Let's let YouTube catch up to the rest of us. They're a little behind. You know how YouTube be. Oh, YouTube. Doing its YouTube thing. Yeah, we're just trying to catch up to them real quick. Let's make sure that we're live here. Looks like we are. Double checking a couple things here, folks. Just give me 1 second. Oh, yeah. Looking good. All right, let's get this party started.
Eternal Father, strong to save, whose arm hath bound the restless wave, who bids the mighty ocean deep its own appointed limits keep. Oh, hear us when we cry to thee for those in peril on the sea. Lord, guard and guide the men who fly, and those who on the ocean ply. Be with our troops upon the land, and all who for their country stand. Be with these guardians day and night, and may their trust be in thy might. Creator Father, grant, we pray, to those who serve both night and day, who stretch their rigs across the sea to service ships where'er they be. Oh, bless their efforts cross the foam and bring them ever safely home.
What's this? My name is Jive Turkey. I used to be a sonarman until they handed me my DD-214, and now I'm retired. When you're retired, you got nothing, man. You got no job, no sonar, no submarine. Now I'm stuck playing any naval game that comes along, like Sea Power, hanging out with anybody who will chat with me on Twitch, like an old moderator who informed on me to the FBI, that guy. Subscribers too if you're desperate. The bottom line is, until you realize what you're going to do in retirement, you might as well play games on Twitch. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Wednesday. Welcome to Hump Day. You're halfway through your week. You're almost home. And it's the holidays, man. You know, the Halloween kicks off the season tomorrow. I'm super excited about that. We got all the candy for the kids ready to go. I might have got into a little bit of it, so we're going to have a high energy stream today. Let me tell you what, powered by the Hershey's Company. Not a sponsor, but they should be with as much as I consumed this morning. Between the coffee and the sugar, we're going to have a good time. Or a heart attack, which might be fun to watch too. So let's take a look at today's scenario. Today's scenario is pretty wild. It is loosely based on real events. I went all the way back. I dialed the Wayback Machine to 1988, a very, very scary time in the Cold War. The Soviet Union's still a thing. Tensions are uber high. It's the end of the 80s. The Cold War is coming to a crescendo. We don't know how it's going to end. And wouldn't you know it, a cruiser in the Straits of Hormuz, or near the Straits of Hormuz, in the Persian Gulf, makes a horrible mistake and just about lights the candle on what could have been the largest war in the region in 1988. The event that I'm referring to is the USS Vincennes accidental shooting of an Iranian passenger jet over the Straits of Hormuz. As they were coming out of Iran, they were heading down to, I think it was UAE or something, just making a very short flight that just happened to be right over one of our cruisers, and they shot it down. Terrible tragedy. United States apologized, sent the families a bunch of money, tried to cool things off. That's what really happened. In this scenario, the shooting down of the plane happened a couple days ago. We're still trying to figure out what happened as far as the United States is concerned. Ronald Reagan's about to go out of office. His vice president, who is a clear frontrunner in the presidential election in 1988, is about to take office, we think. It's still July, a few months before the election. And this could have sweeping effects, negative effects to the Republican president. And so he may not be elected in 1988, George H.W. Bush, if this goes poorly. So what he's done in this scenario, this is where we're switching gears into fiction now, is we're not doing anything aggressive in the Persian Gulf right now. The tanker war between Iran and Iraq has been going on for about 8 years now, and there's been casualties on all three sides. Iran's had obviously lots of casualties because it's a land war as well as a tanker war. And then the United States has had damage to our ships over the years. So right now we're on high alert. We're expecting a response from Iran, but we don't know what it's going to be. They're probably going to try and do a tit-for-tat attack against one of our units is what we think is going to happen. So we've scrambled the fleet out of Bahrain so that they can't attack our ships in port where they're most vulnerable. We're going to be transiting our ships up towards Kuwait and back down again, just keeping them at sea where they're in their best defensive posture. That's the fleet right here, and I'll show it to you. It's centered around a battleship, and we've scrambled everybody. So we've got frigate and destroyer escorts with a couple cruisers that's with them. It's everybody of the United States Navy that's in the Persian Gulf is right here. Vincennes has been ordered home. She's out of here. So she's not even a player in this game. We have a couple of air bases like in Riyadh. The Naval Support Station in Bahrain is there. And we've also modeled the air base that's in right across the channel from them. So what we're doing is we're playing a waiting game as the United States to see how is Iran going to react in this scenario against that tragedy. We do have our token submarine in the Persian Gulf. It is the Philadelphia, of course. She'll be providing ESM support and other support going forward. So that's the scenario I've created for ourselves today. We will see how this plays out. We are weapons tight. It is still peacetime. Iran is very angry and looking for revenge. We will see how they play it out. Let's go ahead and start. Real time is in play now. And my fleet disappeared. Let's get back on the fleet. There we go. So we do have one Tycho with us. This is the Valley Forge. She's the replacement for the Vincennes because that captain's been sent home to explain himself to the president. Not just the admiral. He's going to explain himself to the president. And this is our fleet. So let's jump over to our submarine. We have USS Philadelphia here, my old stomping ground, and we're going to have her. Let's raise the ESM mast. And to make it more realistic, I'm going to raise the periscope as well. Hello? There we go. They both should be up now. I see both up. Let's make sure it has... Yeah, okay, both are up. So we have our ESM mast up. We have our periscope up. We're just providing information to the fleet based on what we see out here in front. Now, we have a very complex Persian Gulf. Persian Gulf is a high traffic area for civilian air traffic and sea traffic. So something that you can do when you're starting a scenario and you don't know any of the situation is look at patterns. Our human brains are very good at pattern recognition. So we can see if we look at these unknown ships, that's the ones that are green colored, dark green. Look at this pattern of all the ships heading south one direction, and then very close to them, another pattern of ships, line of ships, going northwest the other direction. That is what we call a shipping lane. So we can assume that these ships right here that are all in this conga line going port to port passage past each other are neutral civilian ships. Now, there could be a hostile warship pretending to be a merchant ship in that conga line, but for the majority, we would expect these to be civilians. Another pattern that I see right away is near the coastline, we're seeing clusters of small vessels. This is very typical of a fishing fleet. So this is probably just a group of fishermen doing their thing here. There's 5, there's 4 down there. There's a big group up here. So they're probably just out doing some coastal fishing and shipping. Now, we have a number of unknown aircraft as well, but since this mistake just happened, we're going to make darn sure that we're going to identify every single contact before we engage anything. And it's peacetime. So just because they get close to us doesn't mean really anything. Let's go ahead and go to our air bases, the flight decks, and just launch a couple of extra caps. Because I see it's getting very busy already, just in the short time that I've been talking to, explaining the scenario here. So we're going to launch, we'll launch a couple of F4s. We can do visual ID with the F4s. But I want some extra air defense F-15s up in the air. We have a cap here for them. That's interesting. We'll have them go up that way. The air base. This is an Air Force air base. We don't have authority over that. If the balloon goes up, if war begins, that would change. But right now, we can't tell the Air Force to do anything. We're simply in charge of the Navy at the moment. So we do have some hostile, and by hostile I mean Iran, radar emissions, airborne contacts coming out of Iran off the coast. This is very typical for the time. Any day of the week, this would be normal. This large group of contacts up here, this is, if I'm saying it right, it's Crag Island. Crag Island is the primary method Iran exports oil. If somebody wants to get oil from Iran, put it on their super tanker, and then go somewhere to sell it, they probably go to that island. There's a few other places they can go. I believe Bandar Abbas might be another one down here in the south. But like 80% of Iranian export oil comes out of this one island. So that is a major military and economic target of opportunity for us there. We also have a lot of radar contacts over the mainland, which is not unexpected. So everything is fine. So while things kind of sort themselves out, I am concerned about this one radar contact that's coming right at us. Where is our cap at? I don't even see him anymore. There he is. Okay, I want him to visually identify that. And I'm also going to get on the horn, radio this contact, requesting he identify himself. And he should. We'll see if he does. All right, we're going to go ahead and read some chat while we're here. What a way to end your naval career with the shooting down of an airplane. I know. It's terrible. The captain of the Vincennes went on to write a book about his time in the Navy. And of course, it focused on that final incident of him. I don't think he ended his career that way. He went on to a different command. Eventually, his career ended, but he definitely got fired off the Vincennes. And he had, from his perspective, not really an excuse, but he just told what it was like to be on board the ship in those chaotic moments before the engagement of that plane. And there was mistakes made on both sides, but obviously the Vincennes is still responsible for what they did. And when I say on both sides, I mean the airline made mistakes and didn't follow radio procedures either. But that doesn't mean you shoot them down, right? Yeah. The Vincennes should have never done what they did, obviously. All right, so that is we do have a classification. He did radio himself. If you'll notice, we didn't even have time to get close to visually identify him. We asked him to identify himself, and he did. So clearly a civilian. Oh, that's my cap. This is my 2-ship F-15 here. Let me zoom in a little bit for you. Yeah. These were the boys that I'd sent over to identify him. All right, so he's fine. He can fly through there. All right, so do have a couple extra caps up, it looks like. Let me grab these knuckleheads. Get these guys on position. Actually, I want you up there. Let's grab you. Put you up here. Let's give them. Let's do it from this menu here. I'm gonna tell them to come to 10,000 feet. Both these flights. I've also turned the radars on everybody so that the Iranians can see everybody. We're not trying to surprise any unit. There it is, 10,000 feet. So the Iranians know right where we are. Every aircraft, every ship in the surface action group has its radar rotating and radiating. We are basically announcing our position because it's peacetime and we don't want any confusion to cause more escalation. Let's make sure our radar is on here too. Sensors, radar on, there we go. All right, I'm gonna have Riyadh Cap just contact this contact here. He's coming out of Kuwait, it looks like. Identify himself. He looks like he's a Kuwait to Riyadh flight, probably the passenger jet. So we'll let him do that. So a lot of these ESM, these radar contacts are very finely focused. We know precisely where they are because of the Philadelphia here. We're getting 2 bearings on most of these radars, and those crosses on those bearings are giving very exact positions. You'll notice these planes here, one because of the distance from the Philadelphia, and because the Philadelphia is in line with the fleet. That's why we have this oblong. We don't know where in that yellow it is, but the more perpendicular your 2 ESM positions are, Philadelphia and the fleet in this case, like the ones that are out here, you'll have a more precise location. All right, so this guy's at 14,000 feet. We don't know exactly the altitude of him. So I'm going to take this fighter. I'm going to bring him down to 10,000. And we're going to try and get a visual on these knuckleheads that are heading right here. We're just going to try to visually identify this. Okay. The chaos reminds you of the Bedford incident. The Bedford incident is a fantastic movie. Everyone who's interested in naval warfare, the Cold War, and how an escalation could get wildly out of control, watch the old black and white movie Bedford Incident. Highly recommended. I assume it's black. I remember it being black and white, but maybe it was right around the transition of black and white to color. Oh, did they attack his family? That's too bad. That's really crazy. I believe that too. Someone in chat says that there was a revenge attack on the Vincennes family after that happened. Wow. And we're going to do Praying Mantis. I don't know. I mean, I suppose I could make that. That'd be interesting. Praying Mantis was an operation where the U.S. Navy was unleashed for about 12 hours to just hit back at Iran's Navy, and it was very one-sided. So, what's going on here? Okay, let's go back this way. I don't see this guy for some reason. Let's turn this guy around. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I want you to be right here. Let's move you. Why don't you start identifying some merchants? I don't like how we have like 4 planes coming out of Iran going right over our fleet. That's a little concerning. So we'll do that. Oh, these are F4s. I'm sorry.
Aboard.
F4s are simply going to go out and identify ships. We're going to confirm that these are merchants. That's all these guys are going to do. And this is a cap. What is this guy? He's a cap as well. Okay. Good stuff. Let's make sure the AWACS radar is on. It is. Everybody's weapons tight. That's super important. I'm trying to get visual on that guy, and I just can't. It's having a hard time. Let's move our E3 back a little bit because they're coming right for him for some reason. I want to drag this. This F-15 is going to intercept. So he's at 10,000 feet. I'm going to bring the F-15 up to 10,000 so they're the same altitude. And that should really help with visual ID. 10,000 here as well. I see this plane did not identify himself, so I'm going to have Oh, wow. He's out of fuel. All right. I don't have any control over the base. Shoot. I'm going to send somebody from the base I do control to identify that plane. Let's use an F4. Let's send a flight 2 of air F4s. And we'll take a look at him, because that's concerning. All right, so this is a MiG-23. We do finally have visual on him. Let's figure out what his intentions are. Can we radio him? We do have visual. That's all that tells me there. I could ask him to identify himself, but we already know who he is. Okay. I'm going to drag you right back to here. I'm going to tell my E3 to get out of there. I don't like how he's beelining right for him. So we're going to go ahead and go up to max. I'm also going to put him at max altitude. This will give the missile... if he goes to 3,000 feet, we'll know that he's in pursuit. I'm sorry, 30,000. He is an interceptor. This is the plane that I'm concerned about right here, folks. This is a MiG-23. It's an interceptor. Sorry, I'm trying to zoom in on him. Scroll wheel in. These are some long-range air-to-air missiles and medium-range here. Or actually, it's kind of short-range. But these two big ones, one on each wing, it's a very long-range air-to-air missile. I think it's the AA-7. Actually, we can actually look that up. The cool thing about this game is we can go to the unit database. Do it from here. Here we go, unit reference. So I'm concerned about these AA-7s, these missiles here. This has a range of 20 nautical miles. What's this one? Oh, he is going, yeah, 27 nautical miles. Did he just shoot? No, he just kicked on his afterburner. So he is trying to match altitude with our, you can see our AWACS up there. That's not good. So he's acting very aggressive. He's shot. Okay, pause. Now things are very different. He just took a shot at one of our planes, and it looks like it was at the AWACS. Now we're unleashing the military. Now that he's shot, let's try and limit this. Let's not go weapons free and go ham. Let's shoot him down and see if that is the end of it. I'm going to use a Salvo 2 to make sure we get this motherfucker. Okay. Okay, he is engaging, and I'm going to continue to tell the E3 to get the hell out of there. We don't really have any good fix on anybody else. All right, so he's turning to engage. We are going to shoot down the MiG-23. And if they just want to do a one-for-one, that's fine. What we don't want to do is start World War III in the Persian Gulf. All right, we're going to watch his shot. This is that AA-7 Delta. It's a 20 nautical mile air-to-air missile. It's being shot uphill, so we'll see if it has enough energy. It looks like it's rocket motor. Oh, it still has a booster or a sustainer on it, so it's definitely got enough energy. Yeah, so this AWACS may be toast. Oh no, it survived. Cool. Okay. We basically outran the missile. So we can tell him to slow back down again. But we're getting him the hell away from anything that's red. Let's go back to cruise. All right. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay, so we have new targets. Anti-ships, missiles coming in from the west. So it's on. What happened to this bomber? Oh, he must have shot at one of our ships, because we definitely just took him out. All right, I'm going to unlock the weapons free on the SAG. Oh, come on. I'm just going to put everyone weapons free right now. We have a significant anti-ship missile attack coming in from the east. I don't even know who's over there. But apparently it's somebody with a lot of missiles and a angry disposition. Alright, we're good. I'm putting all the caps into weapons free. And we'll watch this attack come in. Let's go back to our airbase. We have control of Riyadh now, too. We'll be able to launch some planes out of that. Let's figure out who else. Everybody. I want all the F-15s we have left, which is only 2, to launch. Also, I keep forgetting the name of this airbase. But it's right across the harbor from Bahrain, if anyone knows in chat. I want to launch all the F-15s from there, because it's about to get really hairy. I'm going to unlock him. Let's see what we have at the airbase. This is a very large airbase, so I imagine we're going to have lots of options here. So we do have F-15s, F-4s, A-6s. Let's get the A-6s up. Yeah, let's do that right now. I'm going to do something kind of unique for management reasons. I'm going to launch these one at a time, only 3, because I'm going to have them doing 3 separate missions. This is our electronic warfare planes. We need to get them up. God, I should have had those up anyway, but whatever. I guess we got to just deal with what we have and not what we want. Okay, we're trying to defend the... Jesus Christ. The Aya was shooting its main guns at somebody. Better not be that merchant. Holy crap. Everybody's got their finger on edge right now. Okay. What are we shooting at? Oh, shooting at that airplane with guns. That's pretty awesome. Okay, we got to fix the zoom, developers. I'm in super slow zoom for some reason. And my towed array looks like it's going to space. There's a lot of flak. Trying to get that plane. Let's watch it from the plane's point of view because he's a busy man. He's making a run on somebody. Looks like 4th of July. He just fired a missile. The hell's he shooting at? Oh my God, he's trying to shoot at the battleship there? Oh, he might get a hit. He might get a hit right there. There goes the Sea Whiz. Oh, he did! We took a hit. Oh no. He fired again. Wow. Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. That ship's about to have a bad day. Yeah, I think we lost that one. That's still operational somehow. I hope that's not my Ticonderoga, but it might be. Yeah, well, that missile went to space. They're still trying to get him. I think this guy's Winchester. It's a little late to be shooting him. All right, who did we lose? Oh, pause. Wow. Was it this guy? Oh, don't be the Valley Forge. Oh, no. Oh, no, this is our Tycho. Our Tycho is toast. Oh, no. The Tycho's on fire. Let's go to damage control, see how bad it is. Oh, my God, it's really bad. Weapon management is down, which means... Oh, its weapon magazine is down. Oh, all the sensors are down. So none of the sensors are linked anymore. Aegis is gone. That means all the ships are on their own. Unless Leahy has Aegis, it might. It might have Aegis. I don't know. Let's unpause it because the missiles are here. Oop, I can't look straight up. It won't let me. But I'm pretty sure Valley Forge is going to sink. Holy smokes. All right, he got toasted. Oh, these are F-14s. Okay. Who are these guys? F-15, get up here. We need a lot of help over the fleet. Oh no. Why is this? What the? Go away? Can we put a shot on him maybe? We might lose this E3 because he was going the wrong direction. Let's put him at 30,000 feet. Max speed. Oh my word. All right. So that's the end of the first wave of attacks. We got to clean up these fighters. I want to put the whole airbase at weapons free. Yeah. Both these air bases, everything you launch is launched in a weapons free state. All the fighters we launched were weapons tight still. That's not good. Let's make sure everybody's weapons free here. Okay, that's the F-15. Good. Let's go ahead and... He should be putting a weapon on that MiG-23. I'll just tell him to do it manually. And we'll watch him do it. Yeah, the MiG-23 is up at like 20,000 feet, so he's got to get up there. I'll put the whole flight up at 10,000. Oh my gosh. I think he was too high. I'm not even sure who he's going after anymore now. Because this MiG-23 flew right by him. This guy's hauling ass. He's so fast. What's your altitude? Why are you going down? You need to go up. Alright, I just told him to engage. He should do it now. Ooh, pretty hectic opening. I try to build scenarios that don't start that fast. But this one kicked off with a missile shot within a few minutes. Okay, so that MiG-23 turned around. That's good. Yeah, Valley Forge finally sunk. Man, that sucks. This is my queen piece. You know, if the battleship is the king, this is the queen. And she is not having a good day. Oh, wow, neither is he. Who's that? Someone else is on fire. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, okay. They're turning to bring weapons to bear here. Who is my defense? I guess this Oliver Hazard Perry is my best defensive unit right now. Oh, don't you get shot down. Don't you do it. Oh my God.
Welcome aboard.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I think I need a panic button that I can just hit and put everybody weapons free with one click. We have lost a lot of fighters. Okay, you need to engage somebody. Who's this? The Leahy. Don't tell me you're damaged too. Why are you weapons tight? Oh no. Thank you for engaging in our scenario today. I really appreciate that. Oh my God. That's not good. Oh, we hit a civilian ship too. This is going from bad to worse. Who the hell did we hit? Uh-oh. It was a bad day for everybody. I think that missed, yeah. Oh, no, it's going after that one. Okay. His radar is on. We'll watch this engagement. We're trying to just knock the Iranian Air Force out away from our own fleet right now. This is a good intercept, it looks like. Yep, that's pretty good. Got that one. All right, let's fight back. Let's try to get this back under control again. Good Lord, what's this guy gonna do? Is he gonna attack? Oh no, he's way up in the space again. Okay. Same with you. Oh, he's coming down at least. Okay. So, some of these airplanes get up to like 100,000 feet. Pretty sure they shouldn't be doing that. All right, so how bad is it? We got Leahy. We lost 2 ships. We still have the Perry out there fighting like a mad dog. All right, let's pivot our formation. Let's also speed up. Let's go ahead standard. Get everybody back in formation.
Welcome aboard.
Okay, this is a fleet of warships. We don't know exactly what class, but that's not a fishing fleet. Interesting, okay. Uh-oh. Here comes another wave. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, hold up. You, sir, need to be engaging this knucklehead over here. Oh, come on. Pause the game. Okay. And this guy's already engaging. How many of these do we have? Oh, boy. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, we'll see how this works. We got one. These guys are heading right for our battleship. Hey, Chris, thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that. Can my sub get that fleet? I can. I'm not in range yet. Yeah, Philly's going to have to get in the action because we lost 2 very good ships. One, the Tycho, our best, besides the Iowa. You could argue that. And then we lost a very good destroyer escort as well. So we have an F-15 that's flying right through this formation right now. I don't know if he's going for a guns kill or what he's doing. Waiting to see what's about to happen. All right, we got another one. 2 down, 4 to go. It didn't help that the Leahy was stayed in weapons tight. I think I just missed it. All right, we got a warship over here to the east as well. What's he got? Does he have any weapons left? Okay, this guy's attacking the bombers. This is his shot. This is the formation. Let's see what happens with this one. It's an AIM-7. It's radar guided. All right, we're 3 for 3 so far. He's engaged defensive right now. He's got somebody right on his rear end. Damn it. I know that MiG-23 needs to be taken care of, but we got to get these bombers first. Now that AIM-7 doesn't have a radar beam to ride on anymore. We'll see if it actually hits anything. No, it missed. That's outstanding, by the way. That weapon should not have hit, and it didn't. Well done. Oh, never mind. I'm not sure what hit that. I heard the missile go by. I think that was something else. It must have been from this guy. He's right overhead. Yeah, I think that was this guy here. Was that a Sidewinder? No, it was an AIM-7. Okay. He shot an AIM-7. All right, I'm going to have him re-engage again. He keeps wanting to re-engage that MiG-23, which I don't blame him, because that's an actual threat to him. More so than the bomber is. But the bomber's a threat to the fleet. So we got to convince this Air Force guy to defend the fleet by shooting down these bombers here. Got a really bad angle on that one. It's called water. Can't fly in that. What the hell are you shooting at? You idiot. Yeah, he can't divert. Alright, this F4, what does he got? Has he got guns? Alright, we're going old school. We're going 1960s era F4. AIM-9. Come on, baby. I'll take a guns kill too. I don't care what you use. Oh, Lord. Okay. I guess he couldn't get a lock. I think his wingman did, because they're dropping flares. Yeah, somebody's shooting at him. Good. All right, one down, one to go. Let's finish him off, man. He's got a full rack of air weapons. Just a matter of trying to catch up to this very fast bomber. He's slowly catching him. They do have a gun on the back, yeah. They certainly do. Come on, he's in the turn. Come on, shoot him. Ugh, this is painful. Oh, shit. I think I put the camera underwater. Huh. Oh, they got him. They got him. There he is. I think it was his wingman got him. It certainly wasn't him. Okay, cool. Yeah, that shot came out of heaven. Right there, look at that. That's the Smoke. Okay, what's left of our fleet? Anything? What's this? Fucking shoot him. This guy's defensive right now. Good dodge. Finish him off. I told him to re-engage this guy that just shot at him. Yep, there he goes. Get some. Oh, those guys just shot at each other. And we missed. Oh no, and he hit. Ah, we lost that one. Wow. We are not doing good. Iran is kicking our ass right now. I'm not happy about this. Not happy. This is why they didn't let me admiral. It would be like, not him. He's not good. Uh-oh. Unlucky day. Yeah, it's just unlucky day, Admiral. That's all that is. Oh, no. Oh. I know what happened. We launched... We enabled our Tomahawk missiles way too early. Our Tomahawk missiles enabled inside the fishing fleet. Or inside the shipping lane. Oh, no. This is why you don't go weapons free. That is a merchant, and so's this. Now, you know... Oh, that's American flag merchant, too. Uh-oh. Holy cow. So they were shooting at this fleet and ended up hitting multiple civilian ships in the shipping lane. Oh, that's going to be... Everybody's getting fired today. We've hit everybody but Iran at this point. Yeah, if we were to end this scenario right now, it would be a decisive failure or decisive loss. Sorry it's so loud. I'll back up a little bit. So we have a lot of making up to do. Yeah, we've littered merchant ships throughout the shipping lane. Oh, look at this. We have a submarine. Hello. Okay, that's not good. That's got to be the Philly that saw that. So we got to get some ASW. Once we clear an airspace, we're going to get some maritime patrol aircraft up. We have lots of them. Do you have any of these left? He does. Shoot this guy down. Holy cow. It's their fault for being in the way. Chat, you're terrible. Oh my God. Are those Soviet aircraft? Oh yeah, those are the Soviet aircraft that just happen to be in Iran, you know. Iran operates a lot of Soviet stuff. What's this? Something small went down.
Aboard.
Oh, this was the Smalls. That was a destroyer. So we have to go pick up those boys at some point. Yeah, this MiG is just keeping an eye on the fleet. Oh, here we go. We finally shot at him. All right, let's take a look at our fleet. That's one ship. That's two ships. Not good. Yeah, we'll get some MPA up here soon. This is who we're shooting. He's not defensive right now. Looks like he's trying to notch the missile. John Bloor was asking about notching. This is notching. Let's see if it works. It might work. Nope, didn't work that time. Okay, let's take a look at the big picture again. Thank goodness we still have our radar picture. Our radar plane is still airborne. Let's go back to the airbase. Who do we have left? We've got a couple of F4s. Listen, I'll take F4s. Let's launch all of them. I just want air cover overhead so we can start anti-submarine patrols, because the subs are going to be next. First come the missiles, then the planes, then the subs. That's how it goes. What do we have here? We have 6. Okay. All right, we can finally... Oh, yeah, our A6s. My God. You come up here. These guys will need escorts. I'm trying to... I wanted to manually direct each one of these. It's a little late now because the missile war has come and gone. But in case there's like a second wave, I want to have these planes up ready to go. And I can rebase them here at these naval support stations off the coast. They can land there and rearm. Who's this? This is a MiG-23 at 87,000 feet. Holy smokes. This missile might get him. It's going to be close. Yeah, look at that. Holy cow. Good shot. He tried to outrun the missile with altitude, which is a good idea. Are you weapons free? You are. Why aren't you shooting this guy? Yeah, this guy's right next to him. He's just overhead. This might go vertical? Yeah. He's shooting straight up at him, and he's close enough it might hit. He's at 57,000 feet. This missile's coming up at him like a rocket. Because it's on a rocket. It's a question of does it have enough energy to get fit to 57,000 feet. He's trying to climb higher. Oh, no. Yeah, he is climbing higher. So he's trying to outrun that missile vertically. There's the missile behind him. That's not going to hit. Oh, it was a Sidewinder. What? Was it really? It was. Yeah, I don't think that's going to hit him at all. He had an AIM-7. I don't know why he didn't use it. I'll tell him to use an AIM-7 in a 2-shot against him. Oh my God. Why did that not work? Let's try that again. Engage. AIM-7. Salvo of 2. Go. Negative. Unable. Oh, he's out of AIM-7s. God damn it. Okay. That would be why. This guy's weapons free. Engage. Single shot. Right there. Right, that should hit him. Boy, we blasted a hole in the shipping lane. Look at this. There used to be ships here. Now there are none. Oh, the MiG turned around. Interesting. Yeah, now he's just trying to get out of here because he's being engaged from both sides. He's got an F-15 under him trying to shoot him. And the fleet is just launching... How many missiles? Like 4? It's crazy. Why? Why so many? Oh, what's this over here? Okay, we finally got a classification on these little boats. So yeah, these are little anti-ship boats. These things can be dangerous in a pack. And so I think they are in a pack. I'm going to make all these hostile. I'm just going to manually designate this fleet. If this is a fishing fleet, I am screwed. But they're in formation. I'm sure it's not a fleet of fishermen. Plus their speed. What's the speed? 17 knots? It's pretty high for a fisherman. If it's a trawler, it's really high. Trawlers do like 5 knots. Yeah, these MiG-23s are so fast, they're basically outrunning the missiles the fleet's shooting at them. Okay, I don't know who's shooting anti-ship missiles, but you guys need to chill with that. Hold on, who's doing that? It's the Iowa. This knucklehead right here, what are you shooting at? Oh, he's going after the radar sites. Okay. So that weapon should not enable over the water. Or if it does, it'll be very close to land. Okay. As long as it doesn't hit a freaking merchant. This missile's about to hit something. Hopefully it's the bad guys. Oh. Did we get him? Yeah, we did. So this is an Su-15. That's an old school, very fast plane. It looks like a needle. It's very long and narrow. What's this guy doing? He's diving on somebody. I think he's about to take a shot. He looks like he's about to have a good time. Can't have that. He's going after this guy. Is this guy Winchester? He's not. What the hell's he doing? I don't know why I got to tell him to shoot him down, but I did. All right, these two are going to be head-to-head here. See that MiG-23 takes a shot. That's the MiG-23 right there, that white smoke. Oh, and he launched a missile, so everybody's shooting. Oh, he got our missile. Son of a gun. Hopefully we can dodge this one. Looks like we did. Okay. So we dodged each other's missiles. This guy's about to shoot again. That's the dogfight over there. Come on, get him. Shoot something at him, man. Oh, he's RTB. He just ran out of fuel. Ain't that some luck? He just got to the fight. And he ran out of fuel. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Missile launch on this dude. Okay. I don't know why he doesn't want to engage. It's very odd. He's got weapons. Engaging 7334. I don't... What the fuck? Oh, he's trying to get this AWACS plane. Stop trying to get the AWACS, you idiot. No. Oh my god. I can't even okay. I can't fly the plane for him. We'll just move on to a different contact. He's hell-bent determined to get an AWACS kill today. Alright, let's get some more of these F4s that have air-to-air out here on cap. Because they got a fresh, full tank of fuel. We got the A6s en route. Once I get these on position, I'll feel a lot better. This MiG-23 will kill this F-15, and there's nothing I can do about it. The F-15's being a knobhead. Yeah, he's in full burner. Completely ignorant of a MiG-23 on his 6. That's only about 8 miles away. And he refuses to turn and engage him. I think part of that is this SRM-2ER is targeting this MiG-23, so he thinks he's safe, but he is not. This missile's doing something else. I'm not even sure what it is, to be honest with you. I guess we can watch this kill. We'll watch this action here. He's trying to catch up to our F-15 before he runs out of fuel. We can read some chat, too. Didn't F-15 Strike Eagle on PC do similar combat scene? Probably. I don't know. Tarantulas, those aren't... I mean, I think Iran did have tarantulas. Today, these ships are the Kaivan class. The Kaivan class is basically a modified PT boat that instead of torpedoes, it has these anti-ship missiles, and it's only got 2. It does have a gun on the front, but so what they do is they work in packs. And so there's a bunch of, they're kind of spread out. But there's like 4 or 5 of these guys all working together. Let's see if I can get the unit reference to come up, and we could talk about this missile. Yeah, it's called the Sea Killer 2. It's a 16 nautical mile active radar homing anti-ship missile. And then it does have this gun on the front for close-in action. Like how the 2 guys are just sitting there chilling, having a good time. They got the best seat in the house to the naval war that's going on. We do not want to let these guys get within range of the Iowa, because 1 is not a problem, but a pack of 5 is. And it's funny. Oh, wow. He shot. Wow. He actually got close enough to shoot this radar plane. Let's see what happens here. I didn't expect that he'd even get this close. For some reason, that MiG-23 can't catch up to him. A MiG-23 is a fast plane, but so is the F-15. Just a matter of fuel, I guess, at this point. All right, let me catch up on YouTube. How y'all doing on YouTube over there? It says all your USAF assets are too low altitude. Yes, that's true. I need to go back and make them higher altitude. Good call. Yeah, it's like an ASAT MiG, right? Yeah, he was in low Earth orbit up there at 100,000 feet. Chaos says, thanks for streaming today. You're welcome, man. Twitch is blocked at work, but YouTube's not? All right. That's why I stream to both. Also, go to Trovo and Kick. If they ever block YouTube, try those two sites. Oh, here it is. Here we go, folks. Get your screenshots ready. We got us a radar plane. I did not expect that. Well done. Right now, I'll take any good news because we are losing this fight in a really bad way. I hope he turns around and shoots this guy in the face. He's still not engaging. What the? This is the most obstinate pilot I've ever met. Of course, he's in the Air Force. He refuses. Okay. Oh, no. He's got a missile on him. Here it comes. Oh, no. Listen, enjoy your time in the gulag, sir. Yeah, you'll be digging sand for the next couple years. I'm not trading anybody valuable to get your butt out. Should have listened to me. The guy that's been chasing him for 30 minutes finally shot him down. Ugh. Heartbreaking. Okay, so what do we got here? F4, this is a F4 cap. These guys are just going to do lazy circles here. We got F4 cap up there. What the hell is this guy doing? Oh, he's going after that radar plane. I think I could tell him not to do it, but I think he would do it anyway. If I give him an order to come back, will he come back? I'm going to okay, I'm going to go weapons tight and come back. Maybe that's what we got to do, yeah. He also needs to start slowing down. Conserve your fuel. Okay. All right, so all these A6s are on the way. This guy's at 30, he's good. All right, let's start thinking about counterattack. We need some help from the Air Force. The question I have is, do I want anti-ship or anti-land? I think I want anti-ship. We have a lot of very hostile ship groups out here. So let's go to our Air Force base and see what they have. Formation, flight deck. We do have the bombers again, but I really want the P3s first. Give me 4 P3s in ASW. Yep. And I'll break that formation up whenever it's over the water, and we'll start laying out sonar buoys, because I'm sure somewhere around us is a submarine. Philly already had a contact up here. I'm keeping Philly at Periscope Depth because they have the ESM on these. I don't want to lose this classification here. Like, we'll have radar contact, but if we can't verify the identification, it'll become unknown again. We'll know it's hostile, but that's all we'll know. Okay, so here we have an anti-ship missile package. Looks like 2 missiles. The zoom. I tell you, I'm wearing my finger out with the zoom. Trying to zoom in on this thing. My God. Like we need a shift, like a fast zoom key. There we go. We're finally getting close to it. Oh, it's not going after the fleet. This is going after something else. Something on land. This is a land attack variant, the Charlie. This wouldn't see a ship if it was right in front of it. It's not designed to. This is going to a GPS coordinate. This fleet over here to the left might try and shoot it down, though. You can see a little smoke on the horizon. That's the exhaust. That's not SAM fire. There's a little hostile fleet over there. Yeah, I think we're outside whatever AA range they may have. So that's fine. What else do we have? Oh, this MiG-23 is trying to get 2 kills. And he might, because our guys are not being smart. Of course, he was weapons tight for some reason. Let me make sure these guys are weapons free there. And how about you? I'll make you weapons free as long as you don't try to go across the map to shoot somebody down. But I do want them to be aggressive. He's trying to shoot. He immediately went after that radar plane, which is how the F-15 got shot down. All right, I gave him a waypoint to go to. Now I'm going to change to engage that contact. This might be how you have to manage it. Where'd that MiG go? All right. I think they're in a very close fight, it looks like. I'll try and keep the camera above the water line. Yeah, they're in a turning circle fight. Ugh, stay above the water. An F-4 should be able to outmaneuver an F-23. F-23 is not designed to turn. He's also at 60,000 feet. They're doing circles above and below each other. It's kind of funny. Let's do this. Let's engage with single shot on him. So while this guy's defensive on a F-4 that's down near the water line, I'm going to bring in another F-4 and shoot him with a radar missile. Okay, I see what's going on. I have a pretty good handle on what's going on now. It's just a matter of, what are we going to do? Like the Philly. The Philly's got some anti-ship missiles. Let's go ahead and launch a flight of 4. We're gonna shoot a salvo of 4 at this guy. No, let's do a salvo of 2. Because these guys don't have good air defense. I bet you if I shoot 2, 1 will hit. There we go. That's 1. Oh, there we go. There's the second one. Okay, good job. I'm confident in these because there's no merchant in the way. We see this merchant. We're not going to enable these missiles until it's past the merchant. This will also clear a path for our land attack Tomahawks. We still don't have a missile on this MiG. That's kind of annoying. All right, we can start compressing a little bit of time now. We have missiles in the air on multiple targets. We've pushed back the initial Iranian wave. We lost a lot of units in the process. Did we just shoot a merchant? What the fuck? No. Okay, good. I almost lost my mind. It was very close. You almost saw Aaron go ballistic. Okay, calm down. Oh my word. This is crazy. I really want to shoot this guy down, but I'll anything. Just put a weapon on him. Oh, he's up at 100,000 feet now. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Yeah, that makes no sense. Pause the game because we are ready to... All right, this guy has 2 Tomahawks in on him, and he's taking evasive maneuvers. Here we go. So he's kind of going back and forth. He's trying to shake it. Not going to shake a Tomahawk, my friend. Both hit. And that was just in time because right overhead, these land attack Tomahawks were flying right by. There was a chance that that boat might have shot one of these down, but instead we're outside the range of their anti-aircraft fire, it looks like. So now these can continue on to target. That's a little bit of good news. Let's try using one harpoon per target, because these guys are not very good at shooting down cruise missiles. All right, we'll come back to that in a minute. Not sure what... Oh, he's going for him. Oh, God bless this guy. He's at 94,000 feet. Shit, he's going to take the shot. I love it. I'll take it. This is not realistic at all, but I'm glad it's happening. Take the shot, you madman. He's right there. This guy wants to be an astronaut. He's going to be an astronaut. God, you can do a guns kill. Come on, dude. Oh, my God. Where'd he go? There he is. I mean, I'll put him weapons free, but I already told him to shoot him. He's trying to do a guns kill now. I don't know. I'll put this guy weapons free too, see what he does. There's something in the logic of the game where when you tell the airplanes to go weapons free, they home in on these radar planes that are all the way across the map, and they don't pay attention to the fight in front of them. That just doesn't make sense. All right, A6, oh, here we go. These are our P3s. Let's get our P3s out over water, and then I'll break them apart into two different squadrons. I also... Oh, this one's coming out. He's still on the ground. That's fine, whatever. He's taking his time. We'll go ahead and launch the... Instead of going strike heavy, let's go anti-ship heavy. I just want a 2 flight because that's going to be overkill for any one of these fleets. And we'll get the buffs involved. Since we have them, we're going to use them. All right, let's watch this harpoon from the Philly. Here I go with the scroll button again. Ugh. I'm so tired. We do have a new radar contact. I need to zoom out, see what's going on. All right, so we have 3 contacts on the horizon. Looks like it's going for the one on the right. Is this Fleet Command 2.0? It's very similar to Fleet Command. Sure is. Very similar. Now we should start seeing some fire from this unit here. There it comes. That's his buddy trying to get him. Good luck trying to shoot down a Tomahawk with your... Oh, it's a harpoon. Harpoon. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay. Nice secondaries. Love that. Love to see it. Okay, so that one's sunk. We'll give this one a few more minutes to sink. We want to make sure it doesn't become a false target for any future attacks. So, I'm just going to buy some time here. Hey, we finally got that MiG. Oh my gosh. Look at him fall. He's falling from space. It's going to be a long time before he returns to Earth. Kind of surprised, but hey, whatever. Hey, and this missile's actually tracking now. That's nice. I am curious as to what these missiles are going after. We must have had some kind of land target over here that I don't see. Oh, wow. Okay, we have lots of radar echoes along the... So this is going to be coastal battery of some kind? And the reason why we know about it is this plane is now in position. It's at 14,000. What's this guy at? Why is he on the deck? Shoot the plane down. Stop playing with the boats. He's going to try and engage his boat. That's crazy. I don't know. Shoot him. Yeah, this guy's going to get shot down if he just stays over these boats. They eventually will hit him. That's just crazy. Okay, we got to help him help himself. Let's engage with another harpoon, single shot. Oh, hold on. Are they sunk? They sure are. Did he kill him with a chain gun? I think he did. I didn't even hear the gun fire. But apparently he got them all. This guy's a badass. Okay, never mind. No more fun for Philly, I guess. He's got 4 air-to-air weapons. He wants to use guns. I don't know why. And his target's at 15,000 feet right overhead, and he's staying low. We'll just take a quick peek at the big picture. Everything looks good. Still a little bit concerned about the submarines. We'll see what he's going to do. Maybe he'll go in the vertical and take them out. I don't know. We blew him over with the speed? Yeah, by flying so low? Yeah, I can see that. This is a Phantom. This is the F-4 Phantom. A very good plane. I mean, yeah, it's old in 1988, but it's really fast. Yeah, this plane still has a large following of fans. Like, whenever your plane has a fan base, like the F-14, you know you got a good plane. All right, so this is odd. He's flying beneath his target right now. Yep, he just went past his target, so he's turning. But he doesn't realize his target's at 15,000 feet. It's right overhead. He's got to look up. He's kind of like my new dog, my puppy. He doesn't look up. Nope. He just looks out in front of him. If you want to confuse the hell out of a dog, go up somewhere and call his name. He'll never find you. It's kind of funny, but also don't torture the dog either. Oh, hey. Uh-oh. He's learning. He's like, wait a minute. Maybe he's overhead. Yeah, maybe he is. Maybe he's right there. He's a special pilot. Yeah, that kind of signifies or sums up the Navy in one scenario. The Navy will eventually get the answer after we've tried every other incorrect solution. We'll do circles at 20 feet until we realize he's at 15,000 feet. So is this merchant sunk? Yep, it sure is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Philly and we're going to try and shoot a single shot at this fast boat here. Because again, I'm gambling that this guy on this bow gun will not get lucky and shoot him down. But look how big this fleet is. This is a fleet of like 8 or 9 of these ships. This is a threat. So we'll start thinning them out. I also got to find this submarine, which means I got to get my butt out of periscope depth. Because they definitely dove deep somewhere. Oh, we got an airbase up here. Look at that. Oh, there we go. All right, so we're going to bomb the hell out of this. Yep. I'll tell you, let's move you guys over here. Let's move you over there. Get away from these fast boats. We can actually outrun those boats. 19 knots. These guys are doing what? 17 knots? Yeah, we'll just outrun them. We have a tomahawk strike on those SAMs, I guess. I don't know. Whatever this Crag Island is. All right, looks good. I think we can compress time a little bit. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on... Those are the ASW planes. The buffs are still taking off, it looks like. Why are these guys not in formation? I don't know. I'll tell the formation to get up to like 10,000 feet or something. Save a little bit of fuel. Did the buffs never take off? Just make sure I gave them the order. Maybe I didn't click the order. Let's go down to here. Oh, I did. Yeah, they're in... Uh-oh. They are in queue to take off, but they're waiting on someone to land. So let's hope that that's not some plane that went to space. Yeah. We saw that happen on Monday. And it disrupts, you know, all your air operations. Okay, this guy's finally on station. What's his altitude? 2,000 feet? That's fine. We want to move him kind of in front of this fleet here and begin jamming it. Oh, no. He doesn't have... Oh, this isn't the air warfare plane. Shoot. Oh, this ought to be interesting. All right, so we're going to drop laser-designated Mark 83s on these ships. Just for fun. Just for fun. From 6,000 feet. So I want you to go here. 6,000 feet, and we're going to start taking those guys out. Same with you. Let's move you to 6,000. We're going to rain down some bombs on these. I should have another A6. Where's my... That guy's return to base. That's the one the buffs are waiting on. So this is something I don't like that I hope that they tweak. Is this airbase will not, apparently, take off the next set of airplanes in queue until this plane lands. But this plane is still 100 miles away. More planes should be able to take off until he gets in the pattern. Now, we'll see what actually happens, but that's what the game is telling me right now. Is whenever I click on this airbase, it says waiting. Go to a flight deck, and it's right here. There's an F-15 Joker 2 returning to base. 2 aircraft, which are my B-52s, are waiting to launch.
This crew is the most incompetent bunch of retards and assholes in naval history.
Who is that? Preston. Yeah, Preston. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. And Miva, thanks for subscribing onto YouTube's. Appreciate it. And yeah, we're going to drop some guided bombs. There is another A6 around here somewhere if I can find it. Let's find it in the formation list here. We have A61, we have A62. Yeah, A63 is gone. Huh. I might have only launched 2. I thought I launched 3. Could have swore I did. It's all right. This is enough. We just want to try and take out these boats before they attack my fleet. We're going to get on this harpoon and watch it attack. I didn't want to shoot this harpoon through the shipping lane like the Iowa did and sank like 3 merchants. Yeah. I don't know how many points we lost for that, but it was a lot. And so we're trying to make up, we're trying to dig ourselves out of a negative point. I'm afraid to even look at it. I could bring up the point score right now. I don't want to. Nope. I just don't want to. All right, we're in 5 times compression. That's why it looks kind of jumpy. Now, once these guys come under attack, they may start breaking up this formation. Oh, there's a P-10 radar? No, it's a P-40 radar. Okay. Yeah, a P-10 would be way too advanced for 1988, I think. This actually might be a good hit. It looks like it's tracking on a ship already. And thank goodness it's not a merchant. Does the Perry have helos? Yes, he does, and that's a great idea. Let's watch this missile do its thing, and then we'll do the Perry. Good call, Chad. Completely forgot about the Perry's helicopters. We got to get some sonar buoys in the water. Beautiful. Okay. Just going to launch these one at a time. I don't want it to accidentally hit that one, so I'm going to go for this one. Yeah. We'll do a nice little top-down view of the launch. You see how you can see the outline of the sub? That's a very real thing, by the way. You go down to the Caribbean, you got to be careful because the sandy bottom is white, and your submarine will stand out like a sore thumb. Yep, that's a problem. Okay, what were we talking about? We're talking about the Perry. The Cromlin, who's going out to attack somebody. I'll let him do his thing. I'm going to go ahead and launch one. It's only got 2 helicopters, so I want to launch one at a time, keep one in reserve. And we'll just put a line of buoys out in front of us. Because we know there's at least one submarine up by the Philly. There's probably more in the Persian Gulf between the two of us. All right, we're going to go ahead and let's crunch a few more minutes of time. Oh, we're doing another attack. Oh, okay. They're still attacking Crag Island here. It seems like Crag Island's the focus. So that's how we're going to get our points back. We're going to destroy the oil facility at Crag Island, which would really hurt Iran's oil exports. Because like I said, it's about 80%. It's the most. Exports of oil out of Iran go right through this one island. It's very large. And just super tankers pull up, they fill up, they keep on going. And ships a lot of oil every day. So by damaging that, taking that offline, that's going to really hurt Iran economically, which is why it's a military target. Okay, the aircraft is taking off. Let's take a look at them. Slow down time back to real time. I'm trying to find him. There he is. Okay, so whenever you launch an aircraft, it'll just go into formation next to the ship, and then you can tell it what to do. So what I want you to do is drop a couple of these bad boys here. Let's start with a string of 3 and just check the area right in front of us, because that's kind of where we're going. Once this is clear, we'll move out a lot farther. I'm kind of ignoring this fleet because we don't need to worry about it. Oh, this guy's going to get him, though. I thought I just heard gunfire. I was just seeing if there's anything we were... Okay, let's take a look at our A6. So here's a lone A6. The reason why he's alone is I wanted him to be a radar picket, offensive ECM, but he brought a bunch of bombs, because that's the kind of guy he is. He's like, you know what we can do with these things? We can put a bomb. All right, we're going to laser designate that. Not from this range, we're not. Oh, the B-52s finally took off. So I'm glad they did. So I'm going to try and drop a Mark 83 with laser designator on that. I don't know if the A6 can laser designate its own bomb, or if it has to buddy laze. This is really good news that we got these bombers off the ground. So let's get them to really high altitude, like, yeah, 20,000 feet's fine. I want them to be... I got to get to the other side of the shipping lane. So I'm going to send them right there. There they go. So they're taking all those look at these harpoons. This is a stack of harpoons. Holy smokes. Yeah, he's about to go have a field day with those things. What is important to me right now is that we don't shoot any harpoons through the shipping lane. So whatever side of the shipping lane our target's on, I'm flying the planes there first, then engaging. All right, this harpoon's about to hit or miss something. There should be enough time where that other boat sank. It shouldn't be a problem. Chat says it should be able to self-laser. I think you're right. So we'll find out though, because it's going in on a bomb run. It's gonna happen after this happens. So we'll watch this, then we'll watch the bomb. Pardon me for talking my mouth full. I love these little caffeine drinks they have now. They got little snacks inside of them. Probably not healthy. It's probably made out of plastic. Probably have microplastics all over my body now. Yeah, okay, cool. So check this out. It is going after the one I targeted. Okay. I thought for some reason it had chosen its own target, but it didn't. It's the target I sent it to. So these little ships are spaced just far enough apart where the harpoon can differentiate one from the other. Ooh, that was close. He almost got him there. I mean, there's a small chance that this gun on the front does hit one of these harpoons, but it's not worth sending multiple harpoons after each ship. I'm just going to shoot them one at a time. And if they shoot one down, that's fine. I'll just shoot another harpoon. One at a time. All right, let's watch the bomb. Is he doing it? Engaging surface contact. Is he too high? This should be a good altitude for a bomb drop. It says he's inbound, and he is, so that's good. Move this a little bit closer. He's got enough bombs, I think, to finish off the rest of these. Oh, we've been picking these guys off. Somebody's been picking them off. Oh, here we go. Laser designate on him and attack it. Boom. So both these guys are at 6,000 feet. God, I don't know which one's going to happen first. Okay, it looks like this one. So we will watch this attack happen. Crunch a little bit of time, get him a little bit closer. The big thing with the bomb drop is I want him to be below the cloud level. The ceiling, they call it. And it looks like he is, so there should be no problem getting a weapon on this target. This sounds kind of choppy because I'm in 5 times. So sorry about that. I'll back off a little bit so it's not as noticeable. But that's the target right there if you can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and go to real time. Okay, we're back in real time now. Target's right over my head here, right there. And we'll follow the bomb in because I want to see if it guides. Oh, there it goes. Oh, no. What? Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, I respect the effort, you know? Man, you're about to have a bad time. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, no. This poor man. Oh, my God. This is going to be an epic moment of... Shit. He missed. Okay, buddy. Boy, if you had guns, I'd send you back in there. But we're going to send you home instead. You know what? We're going to send you right back to flight school. Send this guy to red flag because he needs a little more practice. That sums up how today's been going, I think, right there. Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair assessment. Let's see if your wingman's any better. Over here. All right, lizard designator on him. What does he say? There's a message there. I can't read what it says. And I'm just going to make sure. Mark 83 on that chucklehead. All right, we're going to press a little bit of time until it gets close. All right, we're back in real time. He's just about overhead. 6,000 feet. I wonder if I dropped him down a little bit. Let's tell him to go down to 1,000 feet. Do this bomb run at 1,000. Might have a little bit more success. All right, there's the target. Now I see it. The only one that's hit a ship so far that's not a merchant is the Philly. So at least the submarine force is doing the work. Everybody else is a bunch of clowns today. Oh, he's doing a pop-up. This could be a pop-up attack. That's pretty clever that that's even in the game, actually. Come on, man. Drop the bombs. He's right there. Uh-oh. There they go. There they go. Daka Daka. He's docking for his life. Yeah! Much better. All right, 1,000 feet. Much higher chance of success. Well done, sir. A lot cheaper than a harpoon missile. All right, you get to go home and teach your other buddy how to fly and bomb. Jeez, that was just embarrassing. All right, Philly. Show him how it's done, buddy. Let's pick another target. Let's go with that one. Again, we're just whittling away at this large group of ships. He should not be RTB. He is. Who's this? Those guys are landing okay. He's got plenty of fuel. Do we have any planes left? Here, we have some F4s. Okay, what do we have for air to ground? Seed. That's what we need to do. Let's send a large seed attack. Can I do 6? Okay, 2. We'll see about this airbase. I want to do suppression of enemy air defenses on the target on Craig Island. And it looks like I do have 4 planes here. Let's do seed for that. Because they still have Sparrows. They can defend themselves. So they're going to provide their own cover. Launch all 4 of those. So we'll have 6 total suppression of air defense planes that will come up here and knock out all these SAMs. I'm very concerned about the SAMs. Okay, that's good. Oh, these are about to hit something. This is a Tomahawk strike on something on the shore. This is a coastal battery. We had a brief hit of it, and while we had detection, we shot 2 of these Tomahawks. And I think we just hit something. Okay. We'll show what it is. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there's definitely something there. Some kind of vehicle. Looks military to me. Good enough for me. So the next one's going to be this attack. This is going to be the interesting one because this one has a lot of air defenses that we've not touched yet. So I expect there to be a lot of anti-air fire coming out of this island. So we're going to advance time until it gets a lot closer. I haven't forgot about the submarines, by the way. Oh, wait. Pause. Hold on. Apparently the helicopter did. Where you at, buddy? Drop the flippin' sonar buoys. Why is he doing circles? What? Okay, let's cancel the mission. I just want you to fly, get away from the fleet. I just want to see him move out here on his own. He's kind of going the wrong way. Oh no, he's going the right way. Okay. Oh, we're close. Pause. Okay. Let's get on this for just a second. Okay, I'm unlocking the game. All right, so this is Crag Island. This is the island that we're going to go and just destroy with our Iowa-class battleship. This place is full of oil refineries and pipes and connections to ships that pull up alongside. We'll try and avoid the ships and just take out the refinery. And they're already shooting surface-to-air missiles over here. They missed with that one. So they do have a lot of air defense. I don't see any artillery yet. We're probably not in range yet. I'm interested to see what the target is. You can see the artillery or the refinery towers to the left. So it's not going after those. There we go. So they do have anti-air artillery as well. Okay. Oh, we hit something. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Well, something went away. It wasn't a playground. Stop it. No. It was a military target. Of course it was. Chat's being mean. Those were military toddlers. That's what they were. All right, let's go this way. So this guy's my last cap. He's kind of keeping an eye on these ships off to the east. So I don't mind him being there. What is this guy doing? Is he damaged? Why is he being slow? 12 knots. And going the wrong direction. Hold on. Let's just see if he has damage, because he might. Damage control? No damage. At all. Is he in the fleet? He should be. Let's go to fleet control here. We have 2 frigates in the fleet, so he's part of it. Let's go to the fleet editor. Formation editor. And just see why he's not where he's supposed to be. So he is designated to be right here. He's supposed to be off the starboard beam of the Missouri. And he's not. So I'm going to have him leave the formation. Okay, and I'm going to have him catch up. He's going to sprint ahead, flank bell, and I'll reattach him and see what happens. Change speed. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Ahead flank. Okay. So now we're going to set another string of buoys here. 1, 2, 3. Really want to get some buoys in the water. Super nervous about submarines right now. Our P3s are on the way. These guys are really going to help with the submarine search. I just got to make the airspace safe for them. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so we have our flight that's anti-radar. It's going to go to here. And here we go. Go to there. I don't want them to go actually to the island, because then they'll just get shot down. They're just going to get close and conduct their mission. We're going to watch this harpoon attack. Oh, hey. Thanks for gifting a sub. Who was that? Lieutenant Thade. Welcome, Lieutenant. Thanks for gifting subs to multiple people. Make sure you say thanks to Lieutenant Thade in the chat, everybody. Give him a big salute there. JG says, is it possible to put aircraft on the carrier catapult and not launch them? Oh, I don't know. Like, I know exactly what you mean by Alert 5 and Alert 15. I'll have to ask the devs that. Yeah. I talked to the devs via text right before we went live today. But next time I talk to them, I'll have to bring that up. They are working very hard at squashing a lot of bugs and making corrections right now. I almost don't want to distract them with making a change like that, but I'll ask them if it's in the game. I don't see it on the menu, but we also don't have an aircraft carrier right now in this scenario to test. But we have, for the past 2 weeks, have had them, and I didn't see it there then. So once again, we're rolling the dice with one missile against this boat that does have an anti-aircraft gun, and it's just, will he roll a 20 or will he roll a 1 and miss? Or will we roll a 1 and miss? Because the missile, even if it gets through the defensive fire here, could still miss the target. That's possible. So that's a little pop-up maneuver. All right, got him. So far, we're 1 for 1 on every one of these harpoons. We haven't missed yet, and that's great. Let's do it again. Just plinking them one at a time until we get the buffs overhead, and the buffs will finish off this group for sure. Let's hit this guy on the corner. I'm intentionally going from one side of the formation to the other so that the ship that's sinking but not sunk doesn't accidentally attract the harpoon. Because the harpoon's not very bright. It knows what a target is. Oh, wow, that's not how a harpoon launches. Huh. Hey, next time we launch, we'll have to watch it, because that didn't look right. That harpoon should be going up a couple thousand feet after launch. Or a couple hundred feet, whatever. In the air is what I mean. So we do have multiple fleets down here. I'm going to call this one hostile as well. Like, we don't have to sink the entire Iranian Navy, but we do need to know where they are. I could even send the bombers down there to finish these guys off. That might work. But I'm really concerned about this because we're trying to get to this position to bomb or shell this island here. That's the plan. So I want to thin these guys out, eventually sink all of them. Let's make sure this guy's actually doing the... Looks like he is doing the sonar search now. That's good. We'll back off a little bit so he's not so loud. We'll compress a little bit of time here. I'm hoping we don't get a submarine contact, but we might. Oh, and that is a P-10 radar. I don't... let me check. If we go to unit reference, when did P-10... Oh, it's knife rest. Yes, knife rest has been around for years. I was thinking of a different radar. Yeah, VHF band, 220 nautical mile, can track one target at a time. Okay. We should put a Tomahawk on this guy. This is their eyes right now. So we should blind them. I guess they're not within Tomahawk range, or else I'm sure there would be one going after it. All right, let's go here. Let's make sure this guy's actually dropping sonar buoys like he's supposed to. All right, we're going to come out of time compression here. Yeah, he's slowing down. There it goes. All right, first sonar buoy in the water. Let's start doing our sonar search. I'm curious as to what kind of weapons these guys have. So they have the Mark 46 torpedoes. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I want to go ahead and launch another harpoon on this one. Let's make sure this guy's sunk first. He is. Yeah, he's very sunk. And we're going to watch the missile launch from the Philly to make sure that this is... Oh, shit. What are you doing? Okay. Don't hit the bottom, dude. Why is your depth going down? Periscope depth. Get back up there. Making me nervous. I mean, I understand post-launch procedures, but you almost lawn darted the submarine. Don't want to do that. Would have been funny, though. Have the Philly just boink right into the deck or into the dirt. All right, I'm going to compress a little bit of time here. The Philly should be back at PD by the time this thing hits, and we'll shoot again. You can see the target on the horizon there. A little bit of smoke coming up. All right, back down to real time. He's got one more chance right here, and he missed. And the missile... Oh, he's got another chance. He had 3 chances to shoot it down. Awesome. Okay. So where's Philly at? Are we back at periscope depth? We are. Okay, let's conduct another launch here. We have 1 harpoon remaining. All right. I want to see, how does this missile launch? Should go up into the air at like a 60-degree angle. Huh. It does go up a little bit at a 60-degree angle, but a little bit higher would be better. Okay. Not a big deal. Now, we have no control over that weapon, so we need to begin doing our sonar search. Let's verify that our towed array is out. Sensors, towed sonar is out. We're going to stay passive. We're also going to go to shallow. Where's my navigation at? Change depth to shallow. And we want to get off this course. The last time we had the submarine, we had a noise detection to the north. So I want to head kind of westerly and just see if I can find him by going perpendicular to his path. And then once we get the P3s overhead, I'm going to launch a bunch of buoys up in this area. And we do have a good package here. This is our anti-radar attack. These guys are madmen. They're like full afterburner going after it. Where's my AWACS? I can move my AWACS a little bit farther north now. I have a lot more confidence. All right, we can read some chat while we watch the missile play. Let's see. Red Dragon's here. Red Dragon Racing. Great to see you. Let's see. Salas says, would be nice if the Tomahawks and Harpoons would have waypoints. Yeah. Hey, Death on Highs here. How's it going, Death? Good to see you, my friend. Dive into Gaming says, damage control, immersive, like you can choose what you want to repair. Yeah. Like, I leave it in auto because the auto does a really good job. But let me show you the damage control. Like on the Philly, let's say if we take damage, I can go to damage control here, and I've got 2 damage control teams, and you can see I've got them in auto. Whenever I click auto and deselect it, I can assign the DC teams to different systems, whatever is damaged, or different parts of the submarine like this, just by clicking on it. But nothing's damaged right now, so I can just leave it in auto. The nice thing about auto is if you're off looking at something else, because a lot of things are happening, and they take damage, the game will distribute the DC teams on its own, and it does a really good job of prioritizing, you know, life or ship saving systems first, then ship fighting systems after that. So you want to save the ship first, and then you want to get weapons and sensors back online. And it prioritizes that properly. Really good. Every ship has that menu. The larger the ship, oh, there we are. We found him. Hello. We found the submarine. So that's when you launch the second helo. That's what this one's for. He gets to have all the fun. This stupid guy is not following orders. So this is the unit that I detached from formation. He's off by himself. It is the... I'm just kind of see what his orders are. What's he doing? He has no orders, he says. So let's resume course and see what he does with that. I was hoping resume course would take him back to the north. Let's change his orders. Moving to position, course 327, he says. I don't see the rudder doing anything. All right, we'll give him a few minutes. All right, what is the range of your AGM-45? All right, not that long. I'm tempted to send one of these guys over here to the P-10 radar and take that out, because this is a long-range radar. Like, they're basically tracking our fleet with that. Who's this guy? Oh, kind of a lone F-15 out here doing his own thing. Okay. Come on, man, get that helicopter up off the deck. We're really close to this noise detection. I'm not happy about that. Shit. I think I just gave him an attack order. I didn't mean to. Okay. Let me see if I can fix that. Nope, that's not the one. There he is. That's the one. Okay. Yeah, just come over here a little bit. Same with you. All right, this is our last harpoon, so we'll see if this one hits. And then we'll go back to those planes. Did we launch that last sonar buoy yet? Yeah, we did. Good. So now I'm going to take him. So what you want to do whenever you have a noise detection, assumed hostile, you want to select your sonar buoy and just bracket it. Put one on one side. Come on. One right there. One right there. Just bracket it. If you put them too close together, the game will have problems. You'll just put one down, is what we found on Monday. Also, hey, Marco Dash, thanks for the super chat. He says, are walleyes available? Ooh, I don't know. I'll have to check. Whenever my A6s land again, I'll see what weapons I can put on them. That's a good question. Walleyes are a fun weapon. So we've been 7 for 7. This is the 8th harpoon out of the Philly. Let's see if we can get it 8 for 8. Yeah, Wild Weasel. That's exactly what that package is a Wild Weasel mission. All right. So far, so good. One more shot. Does he do it? Nope. All right. We were 8 for 8 on our harpoons. That's fantastic. There's still a few more of these little missile boats left, but the buffs will take care of them. Where are they at? There they are. I actually want you to go right there. Let me back off so we're not blowing your eardrums out. Sorry about that. So, a true Wild Weasel mission is where you don't know the exact position of the radar or the SAM site. So you have to kind of trigger them to reveal themselves. That's what this first flight of 2 is going to do for the flight of 4 that's behind them. So let's get these guys selected so we have very quick access to them. Okay, this is the flight of 4. They are at 2,000 feet, which is fine. You know what? What are the other options? Can I make them a little bit higher? Let's go to 3,000 feet on this one. And I want to leave these guys lower to the deck. This first flight at 2,000 feet. Okay, and we're going to try and get shot, basically. This flight here is going to try and trigger the SAMs to light off their radar, and then they're going to evade. The other flight's going to go in like a hammer and smash the SAM site. That's the tactic. And coordinating is fun too. Oh, here we go. We finally have an unnamed formation. Yay. Why is the cruiser in the formation? What? I don't want that. What formation are you a part of? Hold on. Somehow the Valley Forge is still a part of this formation, it looks like. Possibly. Why? The Valley Forge is on the bottom of the ocean. Why is he in my formation? Let's kick him out. Okay. So now we're going to go back to him. Let's go. I'm doing a little formation management here, folks. Bear with me. We want to edit the formation. Come on. I'm going to call this ASW1, if it lets me. There we go. Just do it that way. Enter. Okay, close that. Now that's renamed ASW1. Now it should respond properly to orders. For some reason, it was still linked with the Valley Forge. So I'll let's let them know about that, because that's definitely not right. All right, we really have to watch this attack, because these guys are going to get shot down fast if we don't pay attention to what's going on here. There's the island. There's the SAMs. That's Sam City over there. It's got AAA. It's got everything. All right, we're going to light off our radars. Let them know we're here. There we go. Oh, we can see the... Oh, my God. Can we actually see the weapons? Okay. We're just going to go ahead and attack. Oh, what? It's not going to let me attack. Let's get a little bit closer. And we're going to go you. Get a little bit closer. Oh, we're paused. I'm sorry. Shit. There we go. That's probably why they didn't do anything when I told them to attack. So let's try that again. Now that the game's actually running. Single shot? Oh, it's too short range. Huh. I wonder if I put them weapons free, if they would just dive right in. I don't know. They might go after that P-10 radar, because that's a high priority radar. Target, I should say. But these SAMs are right here. Okay, they've got visual on this guy, so attack him. Come on, attack. Attack somebody. Okay, I'm gonna make them weapons free. Just let them choose their own targets. All right, so they just dropped their drop tanks. I'm curious as to what they do. Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. They're going after the ships. Not what I had in mind. We'll see how that works. These missiles might be big enough to sink that little boat. It's possible. We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, that little red cone is the detection, yeah. That's them seeing a radar. So there's 4 of these little boats. I'm curious as to how much damage one of these missiles will do to it. Sounds like we got a hit over there. All right. Didn't sink it. Oh, but it's on fire. Oh, wow. Okay. Who else got hit? Anybody else? This guy got hit big time. I wonder if they'll do a follow-up. Oh, they're returning to base Winchester. You bastards. Okay. Are these guys RTB? No, they're loitering. Okay. I wonder if they'll shoot that SA-6 site. Oh, good. I just told them to. Okay, so they're dropping their fuel tanks. Excellent. As a wing of 4, I told them to attack this one site. And there it goes. Now, while that's happening, will they do a chain of attacks for me? That'd be nice if they did. If they attack more than one target in one pass, that'd be sweet. Oh, and they will. Yay! This is going to be a devastating attack. So we'll take out these SAMs while we see them. That's the second SAM. So we get lined up for this one over here. So we took 2 of them out. Pretty happy with that. I think these boats will sink. The ones that we damaged. Yeah, he's on fire. He's dead in the water. I think he's going to sink. What are these guys doing? Alright, I'm going to break formation with him and have him manually target that. This guy here, does he have any... He does. I'm going to go over here and tell him to target this. I'm going to take a chance and shoot at this P-10 and see if I get lucky. We'll watch this missile go in because we should get a good view of what an SA-6 looks like. It's going to happen fast. It's right there. All right, good hit. Looks like it's dead too. So you, second weapon on him. This is going to make future strikes much easier. Look how many strikes they have. It's like 4 on each one. Sorry it's so loud. Back off a little bit. Are they returning to base? Oh no. Is he Winchester? It's not Winchester. Still has weapons. Alright. Took out that SA-6. Let's see if I can peel off one of these other planes, like right here. He's in formation. What does he have? All right, he still has 2 weapons left. Put both of them on this thing. That should take out the SAMs that we know about. Yeah, that other boat sank. Nice. So there's only 2 of these boats left, and he's on fire. And this guy's just, I don't know, he gave up. He's like, whatever. Everybody around me is on fire or sinking or both. I'm just going to hang out here and do swim call. That's always a good choice. Swim call is always the right choice, when given the option. Oh, how about this submarine? Hey, look at that. We found, oh, he's closing on us too. All right, so let's take our Missouri, and not drive at the submarine. How about that? So we're going to kind of drive away from the sub a little bit. And I'm going to have our buddy here drop a weapon on him. We'll designate him as hostile first. Got to follow the rules. Single shot right there. And we'll watch this attack. So he was hovering, listening to his sonar buoys. He has a really good idea of where the submarine's at. And he's going to put the weapon right where he thinks it is. And we'll read some chat while he does it. Attack somebody, U.S. foreign policy. I know, right? I probably did say that a couple times today. It's one thing I love about the game is that it's operational level. You designate targets, you designate units to attack the targets, And sometimes they don't do what I expect. And I imagine that is the frustration of somebody sitting in the situation room with the president, watching the screens, watching the action unfold, and the president turns to you and say, that's not exactly what I wanted to happen. And that's just life. You know, you do your best to train the units to do what they're told in a way that you want them to do it, so that whenever you give the order, you know what's going to happen and you don't look like an idiot, or even worse, have something else happen that you didn't expect. All right, so here's this weapon, looking for whatever sub. Man, it looks like it found something right away. It started going in this direction. A lot of times these weapons will do a circle looking for a target. He didn't even do that. So that's the active on the torpedo. Yeah, it's going after something. So good for it. Everything else is fine. We're not really in any trouble. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Everything else is not fine. I'll get back to the torpedo in a second. This chucklehead is doing something amazing. Is that an SA-4? Sir, shoot the SA-4, please. Oh my God. All right. He's got visual on a ton of SAM sites or something. How he's not dead, I don't know. But he just hit the SA-4 site. There's a radar over there. That's Knife's Rest. How many bombs do you have left? He has none. Oh, that hurts. There's a weapon site right there. He's flying right over weapon sites. These are coastal batteries. Right here. This is one of them. You see this missile? That is an anti-ship missile on its launcher. And the only reason why we know it's there is because of that plane. Anyway, let's get back to the torpedo shot. Pause the game because I think it's about to hit something. No, okay, unpause. Oh, it did hit something. Okay, so we hit a submarine, we think. There's no whales in the Persian Gulf. So it definitely wasn't that. Oh, and we lost contact. All right, so what you want to do for damage assessment, you want to drop another sonar buoy at last contact. In this case, that was an explosion. And we're going to figure out where this guy went, and we still need to classify him too. All right, so there's the Philly. Where's Philly at? Is Philly going slow? Let's make sure that she's not lawn darting. She's not. All right, once you go to depth above the layer, 390 feet. So layer's around 400 feet. Tells us that. All right, this guy's going to drop a sonar buoy. There it goes. Look at that little thing. Get some. That's beautiful. All right, so he's going to pull into a hover. He's going to listen. And look at that. We have contact immediately. He's still alive somehow. So we're going to re-engage with our last Mark 46. Helicopter can only hold 2. And I can't click on it because we don't know his exact precise location or his classification. So whenever we go underwater, we won't see the model. Even if he was right there, we wouldn't see him. So this is a pretty tough submarine where he took a Mark 46 and didn't sink immediately. I hope it's not a nuke boat because they can run fast and torpedo evade and things like that. Things that we don't want to happen. Can he strafe it? Well, it's under the water. Oh, can he strafe it with 20 millimeter? Oh my gosh, of course he can. And I'm pretty sure his Winchester. Yeah, he's already back home. Let me see. It says he doesn't have 20 millimeter. I thought they did put a gun on the F4. Did they not? I'm pretty sure the Phantom has a gun. I know that was a big controversy about the F4 design. Originally, they didn't have a cannon, and the pilots flipped out. They were like, "Thou shalt give us a cannon, please." It is a kilo, and we do have classification. Now that we have classification... Oh, he's surrendering. Leave him alone. Check fire, check fire, check fire. Hold on a second. Pause the game. because I can't check fire this guy fast enough. Hold weapons. Orders. Ceasefire. Boom, right there. I'm going to click ceasefire twice. Do not shoot the kilo. Whenever a submarine that you've attacked successfully comes to the surface, it's so they can surrender. And then sink. Oh. Well, maybe somebody got off. Yep. Yep, there's the guys right there. You guys need to swim out. Yep, that's... Hope you brought your scuba tanks. You can see where the torpedo hit them. They're flooding on the port side. Yep. Technically not surfaced. We could attack them, but I think it's okay. I wonder if he'll flip upside down. Being a diesel boat, he might. Yeah. That's a lot of flooding that's causing that. That's a bad time right there. Time to get your stuff together and get off the boat. All right, so we're just going to watch him for a while. I think we're safe. He's not in a position to attack us. So I'm going to continue back to course north. Ahead. Let's do the whole fleet. Surface action group. Come to there. Surface action group ahead. Flank. Hello. Navigate. Speed. Flank. Cool. And they actually responded. Yay. Unlike this knucklehead still won't listen to my orders. He's steaming back to port. He's like, listen, I'm done with this. See ya. He's doing 29 knots right back to the beach. He's taking his helicopters and going home. He's had enough of this day. Oh, crap. Oh, what are you doing? Hold on. Why? Oh, Jesus Christ. So some chucklehead somewhere thought it would be a good idea to shoot a harpoon at the Kilo submarine that surfaced to surrender. And of course, the Kilo submarine sank again almost immediately because it's flooding out. So guess where the harpoons are going to go? Into the shipping lane, where the civilian shipping is at. Oh, I hope they put range limiters on this. If they didn't, this harpoon will continue until it runs out of fuel, which is about 70 nautical miles. Is that right? 50? 70. I think it's 70. So if we're within 70 nautical miles, I don't know of anything like this merchant Sierra 3.6. Are you kidding me? Okay. Some days, this is like the worst friendly fire day it is Wednesday. I should not be surprised. We have shot more merchants today than we did in our last 5 streams combined. And I blame chat. I think it's your guys' fault. Because this harpoon is going... Oh. This harpoon's going to send Sierra 3.6 to the great beyond if they don't destroy these missiles in flight. This is the target. We'll see if it does a pop-up maneuver on the target. It should not, by the way. Okay, whatever. I'm not even explaining that. I'm not even explaining that. All right, here's another submarine. It's not ours. I'm marking it hostile. Put a weapon on it. All right, Philly, make us proud. You also need to speed up to 10 knots or else we're going to die. Okay, we're putting a Mark 48 on this noise source, assume hostile submarine. Good grief. Looks like the Kilo finally did officially sink. He had a bad day. And no, the harpoons did not hit it. The harpoons sank themselves, thankfully, sparing this merchant that was in the direct line of fire right here. This guy right here was going to take 2 harpoons to the port side. He is a Soviet-flagged ship. We might have got away with that one. We'd have been, hey, Soviet Union. Yeah. But we've definitely hit American flag ships today. That's when I stopped zooming in on the ships. I was like, ooh. Hey, if there's no video evidence, it didn't happen, right? And here's our Mark 48. Oh, such a good torpedo. This torpedo will ruin your day, man. Yeah, zero chill torpedo. And we've already lost contact. So it'll be interesting to see how this torpedo performs on its own. Because even though it is wire guided, if we don't have a target to guide it to, the wire is useless. So we'll let the torpedo do its own search. And the torpedo is very good. So it should find it. Oh yeah, here's our... These guys are at 20,000 feet. So we need to make sure you guys are loitering at... let's go down to 1,000 feet. And there's only one boat remaining. And he's all by himself. All by myself. Yeah, he has no idea that there is a whole flight of B-52s ready to eat that lunch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually redirect these B-52s down south and take these guys out. Hopefully without taking out any more merchants. That's the goal. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Is this a two-ship? It is, yeah. So this other flight of B-52... Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's fine. I just want to make sure he was landing. We do have two more B-52s. I'm going to have them loaded out for land attack. Yeah, heavy strike. A two-ship. And we're going to bomb that island. Yeah, there we go. I want to make sure we launch both. Okay. So between the Iowa and the bombers, the island should be toast. And see how there's no friendlies around because we sank them all. Now it's clear to fire on that ship from this direction. We just have to get down to a reasonable altitude. Is it ADCAP? In 1988? No. Nope. Will the harpoons hit the rafts? They shouldn't. We sank a lot of friendly ships, yeah. At least 3. There's 3 that I'm aware of. I'm afraid to check for 4. So that's 1, that's 2. 3. Yeah. So we lost to Ticonderoga. We lost the destroyer. We have Perry that just mutinied and said, forget this. And then we we sank 3 merchants. So we're negative points by a lot. Like I haven't even checked the score yet. I'm afraid to. So what I'm trying to do is trying to get a lot of points back by bombing the primary target here, high value target. And if I could take out the SA-10 over here, that'd be a high value radar. So that's what we're going for. And because we already have the planes in flight, I am going to redirect the B-52s down south to take out these fleets down here. Oh, hey, I Make Food Happen. Thanks for the super chat over on YouTube. He says, Jive, as soon as a soon-to-be ex-Royal Navy submariner, I'm interested to hear your thoughts about the Spearfish torpedo. The Royal Navy Spearfish torpedo is arguably the best heavyweight. It's the best heavyweight torpedo in the world. It is certainly the fastest. I am scared of how fast that freaking thing is. It's ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, I got to get these things out. So that's my thoughts on it. It is a very, very good torpedo. And every single time we went and played with, who did we play with in AUTEC? It was usually a Trafalgar class because you guys didn't have the Astutes yet whenever I was down there. But you did have the Spearfish, and man, that's a scary weapon because we were on the weapons range watching you guys do certifications, and that thing flies like a freaking rocket. So without going into any details, I have a lot of respect for the Spearfish torpedo. I would never, ever want to be the target of one because I don't expect it would work out well. I'm just going to drop some sonar buoys around the submarine. I'm assuming the torpedo will hit, but in case it doesn't, I want the P3s to be in position to do something about it. Oh, also, don't sink the Philly. Yeah, friendly fire is a thing, even with torpedoes. So we don't want the Philly anywhere near this target. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a course change so we're not closing. Great question, and congratulations on your service. I don't know if you're retiring or if it's just the end of your contract or if resigning the commission would be another option, but congratulations, man. I've gone head-to-head with the Royal Navy submariners, and they are very good. I did not survive every war game against the Royal Navy. We usually got our man. We're not bad either, but sometimes we did not survive the engagement, which, you know, you could say, well, a 1-for-1 is okay. It's okay as long as you're not the one. You know, I was the one. I was like, I'm okay. I'm not okay with this. Let's take him out and survive. Let's do that. But then they shoot the spearfish at us, and we're like, fuck, because that thing's vast. Yeah. What I don't know, and I don't think you can put the answer in chat, so I shouldn't even ask, so I won't. There's one thing about the spearfish I've always been curious about, but I don't think it's public, which is why I don't know it. And I'm afraid if I ask you, you'll put it in chat, and we'll both be explaining ourselves to the captain that's in front of a green table going, sorry, handing over some money. You know, we don't want to be doing that. So yeah, I'm not even going to ask. But congrats, and thanks for the super chat too, by the way. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Okay, so they shot the missile. Oh, they both shot one. That's fine. I don't mind them doubling up on targets. I want them now to come over here because the Harpoon doesn't get in-flight updates from the B-52, so they can just redirect. To save fuel. Oh, wow, they're going low. Why are you so low? I'm just curious as to what they're planning here. I told them to head south, and they're going to head south, but they're going to do it. They've got so much fuel they can fly anywhere in this blue circle. So I'm going to let them stay low altitude if that's what they want. I don't care. You're burning the Air Force's fuel, not mine. It's not coming out of my budget. Oh, they're probably going to charge the Navy, though. Damn. Either way, they're going to get me. All right, so we have a torpedo en route to an unknown contact that's already faded. We have P3s coming over for battle damage assessment of whatever comes out of that engagement. The bombers, B-52s, are heading south to engage these chuckleheads. These guys are still trying to catch up to, I should say, our Iowa battleship, who is doing as fast as she can a flank bell to the north so that we can engage that island. Crag Island is the main target now. And we should have some B-52s. Are they in the air yet? No, these guys are still taxiing. Okay. I am going to have to read about how to do the laser designation for the A6 because I really want that to work. I'm sure it does work. I just didn't do it right. So I got to read up on how to click it, the right direction. Oh, let's see. I've already had a mutiny on my record. Oh yeah, there's a mutiny right here. This ship stopped following orders whenever the ship he was partnered with, the Ticonderoga class Valley Forge, sank. And ever since then, he's kind of done his own thing. He's like, well, I'm going west now. Oh, loss of radar communications with the Admiral. Sorry. Returning to port to find out what we need to do. And what you need to do is get back in formation, sir. You know what's going to be interesting is right around the time that the bombers get overhead, these guys are going to be right on top of this merchant, which means we can't shoot them. What I might do is continue south to the southern group and engage these guys. Oh, what's this guy doing? Let's RTB him. Return to base. Yeah. Hey, Mark, thanks for the super chat, my friend. He said it didn't work because the Mark 83 isn't LGB. Oh, my God. Is it a dumb bomb? I'm thinking of the Mark 84, maybe. Oh, my gosh. Okay, yeah, if Mark 83 is a dumb bomb, and you know what? We can actually check this. This is what I love about this game. Any question that you have about weapons and sensors is on the screen. if you have one airborne. Unfortunately, I think they might have landed already. All right, what are you guys doing? This is Cap. Let's have Cap RTB. Let me find these guys real quick. This is a flight of F4Ds. I have so many flights of F4Ds, I don't know which one's which. Okay, they are RTBing. Okay, I think. Yeah, bingo fuel landing. But if I can find an A6, it will tell me all about the weapons on it. Oh, let's watch this attack. These are the two harpoons going after the one ship that's doing swim call. I guess he gave up too. But thank you, Mark. Yeah, good call. The Mark 83 is simply a dumb bomb. It doesn't have any kind of laser designation, like the Paveway would have the laser sensor on it to be guided. So that laser must be for buddy lasing somebody else that does have a Paveway. Good call. Yeah, Just a Flob said the same thing. It's just a dumb bomb. And they dropped like all 12 of them. Yeah. And the first one, the drop was from 6,000 feet and it missed. It was so funny. I didn't think it was funny at the time, but it was kind of funny. Swim call's over. Get in the life raft. We're doing swim call from there now. All right, so these guys are going over here to drop these sonar buoys. I'm gonna tweak the sonar buoy pattern because I thought the submarine was closing us. Now I see that it was actually going away from us. So let's kind of space these out a little bit more evenly. And yeah, we got a flight of 4. Plenty of sonar buoys, plenty of weapons. I was going to split them up, but because the Philly was in a good position, we had the general location of 2 subs already. I'm going to prosecute them, and then we'll drop a wider field for anything else. I think we're ready to compress time, too. Our next event is going to be these guys. And they're being cool, because they're the Air Force. They got to be cool. They're flying. They're going to do some low-level anti-ship missiling. And they're going to fly right over this merchant. This will be a cool thumbnail for the YouTubes. We'll wait for them to get close here. I'll tweak this so they fly right over the top of that merchant. Can you put a laser kit on a Mark 83? If you put a laser kit on a Mark 83, does it change the weapon designation? Does it become a Mark something else? Or like a Mark 83 Bravo? Something like that? See if chat has that answer. They probably do. We have a lot of vets that follow the channel and watch the streams. These guys know their stuff. So don't doubt them. Oh, do you know what I just saw? Our Perry has an unspecified mission or unspecified role. I wonder if I gave him a role if he would start following orders again. He might. All right, we're going to fly right over this merchant for the photo opportunity. Trying to see what would be better. All right, we're back down to real time. Where's my buddy at? Let's get on him. All right, moving the camera to my buddy. Let's get a nice in-frame shot. Oh, there we go from the bottom maybe. How about that? Does that look good? I wonder if you guys can get lower. Can you get even lower than this without crashing? Nope. As low as it gets. Okay. And I wonder if it would look better from the merchant's point of view. Nah. We'll leave it right here. You can also put a JDAM kit. I don't know if they had JDAM kits in 1988. I'm not sure when those things came online. It was a great idea, too. The JDAM kit took all of our dumb bombs and made them quasi-smart bombs for very little money. That was like one of the best ideas ever, whoever came up with that. He's like, don't shoot me. He's watching all the other buddies on his radio go offline, wondering why. All right, so this strategic bomber, are these guys in the air yet? You guys need to fly over this. All right, they're going to be there at time 12:41, which in-game is 40 minutes from now. Of course, we're going to time compress that, but so let's go back to this group here. So I want to be north of this group shooting south. I don't want any missiles to bleed through and hit this merchant. Kind of concerned about that. So we're going to shoot 3 missiles there. And then we're going to head down to this group and sink this group as well. My main concern is that one missile, for whatever reason, will miss and then hit this merchant. That's what we don't want to happen. What's the range on that? Let's do a little bit of math. Oh, they're definitely in weapons range. Oh my lord. Okay, hold on a second. That's definitely... Oh, that's what we'll do. We'll shoot it from over here. Yeah. Like right here. Okay. This merchant would definitely have been in weapons range had we launched right there. By making the launch point much earlier, the missile won't even go that far. Now the only concern is this one here, which shouldn't even be in the detection cone. Cool beans. All right, so while we're waiting on that, I'm going to read the chat that just happened. Robert Wenberg, thank you for the super chat, sir. He says, did you ever war game that Swedish sub in San Diego? No. That happened in 2005 and 6. The story of the Swedish submarine that war gamed with the U.S. Navy on the Coronado shooting range, if you will, testing range. They did such a good job. We paid for the crew to stay an additional year in San Diego. So that crew got, almost 2 years of life in San Diego, which is pretty good. You know what we're going to do here? I'm going to go ahead and have them drop a single shot 46 on this, and the Mark 48 will finish them off. So we can watch an airdrop from this one thing here. So the story is about the Swedish submarine that was temporarily assigned to San Diego for war game purposes with the U.S. Navy. Is we wanted to improve our ability to detect and prosecute diesel, electric, and diesel submarines, conventionally powered submarines that the U.S. Navy does not operate. So Sweden was, and at that time Sweden was not a member of NATO. They were kind enough to lease, literally, their submarine and crew to the U.S. Navy for 1 year, 2005. Well, in that war game, right off the coast of San Diego, they simulated sinking our carrier multiple times and really embarrassed the U.S. Navy. Now, they shouldn't have been embarrassed because the nuke boats, us, we do it all the time. But then they're like, it's because you guys are the nuke boats. Well, when the Swedish diesel electric boat did it, they got a little concerned. They were like, wow, what's going on here? Is it possible that our aircraft carriers are vulnerable? Yes. I've been saying that for years. I don't even go down that road. But they did such a good job. They paid Sweden for an additional year of the Gotland-class submarine. And the Gotland kicked our ass again. Was that an explosion or a splash? That looked like an explosion. Oh, yeah, it was an explosion. Okay, well, he died. Did they drop a bomb on him? Hold on a second. P3s do have depth bombs. Do they have depth bombs in the game? No, they don't. Okay, okay. But yeah, I never got to train with them. But the stories were very good, very monumental. I mean, it finally woke up the surface fleet to the, hey, you're super vulnerable even to a boat that doesn't go very fast. And then they finally started paying attention to what the submariner has been telling them the whole time. They thought we were just bragging, even though we were kicking their ass every single year in a war game. They were like, well, you're American. You got the American submarine. The Chinese don't have that. You know, the Russians barely have that. It's not the same. And we're like, it kind of is, because you're making it easy on us. And then so whenever another country with a different training schedule and completely different systems and a lot less capability in terms of speed could still close a carrier that's capable of greater than 30 knots and just didn't, got sunk, it changed a lot of things. It changed a lot of minds. There was finally evidence that we were right and that they need to change their tactics. Thank God we learned that lesson in a war game, not at war. And it was a little embarrassing, I'm sure, but in the end, it probably is for everyone's benefit. So yeah, and Sweden has held on to that too. They and rightly so. Like the captain of the Swedish boat went on TV. He was interviewed by San Diego local news because I've got a screenshot of it. It's hilarious. The guy went on news like a celebrity, talking about how he kicked the American fleet in the junk. It was really good. Okay, let's go with Captain Wrecked is back. How's it going, Captain Wrecked? He says Mark 82, 84 became the GBU-X with the laser kits. And that was post-1990s. Okay, so yeah, they wouldn't be in this scenario and be in 1998. But I figured with a Mark 83 with a laser sensor on it would definitely become a GBU because that's a guided bomb unit. So that definitely makes sense. Thanks, man. Yeah, Captain Wrecked in the chat, everybody. He's a vet as well, and he knows aviation stuff, just like we just saw. So put your aviation questions to that gentleman. He may not answer him. He doesn't have to, but he might. You never know. This is our Mark 48, I think. Yeah, it is. This is the big boy. This makes a big explosion. So let's put a big hole in the ocean floor when it hits it. I'm hoping it shows the... Oh, there's the kilo right there. Yeah, I can see it. It's still bubbling. I'm just curious see if this explosion's any different than the Mark 46. It should be a lot different. Yeah, okay, same. It's fine. It blew a hole in it. That's all that matters. Echo. Oh, is there one remaining? What? There might be one left. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get old Philly on it. Actually, let's get on. Well, I suppose we could get these guys on it, but they can't do anything about it. Where's the Philly at? Where's my submarine? There she is. The Philly can sink it. You wouldn't shoot a light craft with a heavy torpedo, but you could, I suppose. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're going to put a weapon on you. Oh, look at this. Look at these guys. These guys are so big. Returning to engage. There it goes. All right, that's one. That's two. Oh, come on, do it. I guess it takes them a second to get locked on. Send the data to the weapon. You know what I don't like is he's dropping all the weapons from one side first. You would think that he would be a little more uniform to keep the plane balanced. But maybe that's how they do it. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, so now you're going to move over there because we're going to attack that guy next. I'm kind of breaking apart this formation. It's fine. Where's my other group? There it is. Pardon me. So these guys down here, the strategic bomber, they're going to be over target, like I said, at time 12:40. That's in 30 minutes. So we'll compress time until they get close. Did I miss the super chat? No, I'm all caught up. Okay. Who was the carrier that was playing with the Gotland in 2005? I don't know the name of the carrier off the top of my head, but I'm sure you could Google it real quick. It's a very public story. It's all over Wikipedia. Yeah, carriers get sunk a lot in war games. They do. Yeah, I mean, it's not a surprise. What really surprised everybody was that it was the Gotland. It was a diesel electric boat. And that's a great boat, but it proved that it was great. And so we had to make changes. It was great training for the United States. So both harpoons locked onto this one, which is okay. What I can do with the trailing one is I'll have him just engage that with one. So he's going to kind of come over here. He'll shoot one missile, and then I'll get him back on course. There it goes. Now he can immediately return to course here. How close are we to this? Yeah, so he's still there. Okay, let's kind of move you guys back a little bit. He's probably shooting at you. Yeah, he's trying to get some. He sees a P3. He's like, that's an easy target. Let's go get that one. I'm in 10 times compression. That's why it's like that. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. So now, I don't want any possibility that we shoot this merchant. So I'm going to wait till everybody gets past this 9 line here, and then we're going to shoot. Pardon me. That's true, Captain Wreck. Yeah, it's better to hire the folks, bring over the diesel boat, run the drills for 2 years, 24 months. And we learned a lot. Now we practice on
Welcome aboard.
the Japanese diesel boats, the Chinese diesel boats. We practice on them too. Yeah, there's a lot of things changed after 2005 in the U.S. Navy as far as ASW warfare goes from a surface combat perspective. From the submarine perspective, not much changed because we had been saying these things for ever since I had been in. And, you know, I'm not privy to what changes the surface fleet makes, you know, simple enlisted man. But apparently it wasn't much. It wasn't much change. But after 2005, like entire weapon manuals, engagement manuals were rewritten. Search procedures, you know, how to deal with diesel boats. And a big part of it is aviation. Maritime patrol is a huge part of anti-submarine warfare. Always has been. That really wasn't a change. But how they approached anti-submarine warfare, they played a much larger role. Now, drones. Drones are now filling in that void as well in 2024. Matter of fact, I've got a video. The script's written. I can give you guys a little HUDs. You guys want a little sneak peek into what's coming on? While we're waiting on these guys to get into position. I have a script that's right here on my computer that I'm going to be recording today, assuming my voice hangs in there. And it is Lessons Learned from the Moskva. We have that one. It's written by Tayfon Osbrecht. And I'm making that video. I'm making the audio today. I'll try and make the video today too if I can. And then the follow-up to that is area denial, because that kind of falls in with what the Moskva was doing in the Ukraine war. And then also we have one that I've not started yet, but we have it, is the script for unmanned surface vehicles and how unmanned vehicles in general, aerial, surface, change modern warfare. That's what I'm doing today when we get done with this. So you guys on YouTube, on the sub-brief side of YouTube, you can look forward to that. Okay, it looks like we're ready to go. I'm going to launch harpoons at all these guys all at once. So I'm going to give the order one at a time. Let's try and get it where it's... Once we see the missile launch, I'll give the second order. He's coming around. Wonder if I can do it from here. It's gonna be a lot harder. Yeah, I can. There we go. All right, I just gave the second order. I'm just curious to see how fast he'll do it. It's pretty fast. Okay, cool. So that's one flight. We'll have him do this. And this guy's going to be cleanup. You know, whatever's left, the second flight's going to get. Oh, there's an airbase right here. Hello. Oh, look at that. Well, well, well. What did we have here? And me without any land attack bombs, right? Yeah. You can't shoot a harpoon out of base. It won't do any good. It won't do anything, actually. Oh, Philadelphia. So what do you have? Engage with... Ah. Shoot. You know what we can do? Let's come down here and we're going to go to the flight deck. Let's look at our A6s. Oh, we don't have any of those. Okay, fine. Let's go air to ground, close air support strike. Precision. There we go. GBU paveways. Oh. So you launch the F4Ds with the paveways, and then the laser designator is the A6. That's how you do it. Okay, now I know. And no one's half the battle. Let's drop some cluster bombs on this guy and see if that works. That ought to be fun. We'll do a 2-ship just in case one misses. There's our B-52s there. All right, we're going to watch our missiles. Let's see. Captain Rex says, glorious Moskva still denying large area of Black Sea Fleet. Yeah, it's funny how the Russian media spun that. First as a fire. First they denied it, and then they said it was a fire, and they said everything was fine. And then even after she sank and pictures came out of her listing so much, it was clear that she was abandoned, they still denied it. It was so funny. But you know what? Russia's going to Russia. Russia has really revealed itself for being really a weak, lying country. They've lost all respect, you know. So that, I don't know. I mean, I have to admit, like, I still, whenever I was in the Navy, I respected their submarine corps because, you know, those guys were kind of going through the same struggles that we all go through as submariners. But I mean, I'm starting to even question that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not a fan, to put it lightly. I think we're going to get 3 out of 4 here, it looks like. Uh-oh. Okay. For some reason, we don't have that one. We can at least watch the missile go in. Oh, they've all... Okay. Whenever the harpoon turned on its radar, it saw this one in the front. So 3 out of the 4 missiles are going after this one ship. That poor guy's not going to have a good time. Don't touch my boat, says Japan 1945. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good scenario. Like, whenever they have the scenario maker completely done, and I can put in automated messages and triggers and things like that, which it's very close to right now, by the way. I just don't know how to do everything yet. I'll start making these missions and putting them on the workshop for everybody. Now, we do have to let these ships sink a little bit before we shoot again, or else the next harpoon will just hit it again. So we can't be too fast. Like, you can see the smoke on the horizon. That's how close this B-52 is. All right. I'll tell them to shoot one and see what happens. Something else we could do is take our bomber over here and come at it from a different direction, which I guess would be over here, because we're going to shoot this guy in the middle next. All right, let's see if this missile redirects itself. It might. Yeah, I think that guy's sunk enough where this missile won't even see it. Let's see, the Romeo Museum. Or does Oregon have a Russian Romeo in the museum? I've never even heard of that. I'm not surprised. I mean, there's museums everywhere, but I've not heard of that one. Oh. Someone was shooting at him. Oh, no. Your buddy. You're all by yourself now. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm just gonna have to shoot. I'm not even gonna wait. Get him. He's doing close air support now at this point. The target's right there between two boats. This missile should go right down the middle from this perspective and take him out. Let's see what they do. Oh, there we go. He's turning away. I love to turn away after the launch. That's so cool. So cool. All right, that guy just plain up sunk. So we have... This guy doesn't have a chance. Hey, JG, how's it going? Yeah, chat says the OHP lost a friend and immediately ran for port. It sure did. I'm going to go give him a new role. Oh, wow. That guy was on his side. What? That's kind of cool. I mean, it didn't work, but I appreciate the creativity in your evasion efforts, sir. Huh. All right. That's all the surface ships that we know about. Well, no, there's one back there. There is one back there. All right. Well, we're going to send this guy out to bomb it. I'm going to continue to lead this guy like the Pied Piper south, right into the maws of the Philadelphia. And that frees up these guys to just go home. I know they still have some weapons on board, but they've been really cleaning up, so both these guys can RTB. Sorry that's so loud. Sorry. Boom. We'll pick a target that's not nearly as loud. Okay, so really what we have to do is we have to bomb these fuel tanks. And we've already done some damage over here. We did a Tomahawk strike early in the game, hit things like this control building. Those tanks over there were on fire. There's also a number of artillery and SAM sites here. We took out most of those with our seed strike. But now I want to come in with the B-52s in formation and just level this place. And whatever's left, the Iowa will come in and take out with their 406 millimeter guns. The big 16-inch ones. So with that being said, I'm going to take a short comfort break while we wait on everybody to close up, and I have a little surprise for you. If you don't know, we now know exactly what's going to come out on November 12th. We have it right here. The game's still running in the background, by the way, but I'm going to show it to you. While I'm on break, you guys can read this slide. This is everything that we're getting on November 12th as far as the game release and the plan moving forward. So Triassic Games will continue to develop the game in early access. They have midterm, long-term, and ongoing plans. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Right. We back. Jeez. I see that the ship's getting close to my P3s again. All right, let's come off that. Hey, we're back. Ooh, kind of hurts. Okay. How close is this to this? He's trying to close on him. It's a question of who's going to be in range first, right? All right, let's compress it, and I'll read some chat while we wait on the planes to get within weapon range. See, Whiskey says not having a campaign at the start will give players time to get used to the game. That's true. That's one way of looking at it. Also, a campaign is very difficult to get planned and made if you're still squashing bugs. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Pause. That little ship is going out of its way to try and catch up to these chuckleheads. Okay. He's desperately trying to shoot him down with his gun here. But all it's doing is bringing him closer and closer to my submarine. "10 knots, yeah. I'm really not going to use the Philly to sink him. That'd be a waste of a torpedo. It's kind of a race. You know, this guy's at 2,000 feet. What's his speed? Can you go faster? Let's see where this blue circle goes. I got to keep the red diamond inside the blue circle. And it looks like it's going to be just fine. He'll have enough fuel, it says. So I'm going to drop cluster bombs on this guy and see how effective that is. Okay. Let's go to times 20 time compression. Hey, Elzebub, how's it going? Fish says, don't forget the anti-ship missiles on the coast. Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll do that next. We'll see how much we have left. Like we're flying those bombers back to refuel and rearm. I wonder, let's try the rebase maneuver. Let's just take a second and do that. We would save a lot of time if I can take these bombers and order them to rebase here. It says rebasing. They confirmed the order. Let's see if they actually do it. Because I did tell them to RTB. Once they RTB, they usually can't receive new orders. But they did confirm the order I gave them. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's go back to time compression. We're going to do like 30 times time compression. Because we're waiting on two things to happen. This plane right here. What the hell's going on? Oh, that's his afterburner. Okay. It sounded like gunfire. And we'll watch him do a cluster bomb drop on this target. It should be pretty interesting. Yeah, the silkworms have a limited range. I don't even think it's 80 miles. I think it's less than that. Okay. Let's go to here. How many miles out is he? He is 30 miles out. We'll wait till he's 20 miles out, and then we're going to give him the order. Okay, he's 20 miles out. Let's change his altitude down to 200 feet. And we're going to drop cluster bombs on a boat. There's the P3s overhead. Look at that. I'm not in time compression. That's real time right there. That's how fast this guy's hauling ass. So, because he's doing that, let's not waste any time. Let's click right on him. Engage with CBUs. All right. He's turning in. He didn't have to turn very much because I had him lined up pretty well. There's the target right there. That's the smoke. That's his exhaust. Now this one does have 12 or 20 millimeter rounds. So if the CBUs miss, he can come back and do a gun run. I love that he's doing this in full burner too. That's hilarious. This guy's a hotshot pilot. Probably named Maverick. Now, because this is a bomb run, we want to kind of look back at it. Back and down. There they go. Oh, shit. There it is. Oh. Oh, there we go. Nice. Somehow the bombs went in front of him. I don't think gravity works that way, but... So that's what cluster bombs did to him. He dropped all of them, too. It was all 6. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, next thing is... let's move you guys up here, because I want to get some eyeballs on this island. And then we're going to start bombing the hell out of it. And yeah, it looks like these guys did not rebase. So, and I'm not surprised, because once you give them the RTB order, that's it. There's no more orders. It's just weird that they acknowledged the order and then didn't follow it. What's this guy doing? Is he still headed west? No, he finally turned north. I don't know why. His order was northwest, and now he's going northeast. He's still doing his own thing. He's a strong independent frigate, and he won't be told what to do by someone named Admiral with a fancy hat. He's not having any of that. No one's got time for that. All right, time compression again. We're going to get over the island here. This time with some bombas. What's the altitude of our bombers? They're at 2,000 feet. That's really low, but whatever. We'll see what happens. We're in 20 times compression. OP grew some balls. Yeah, it did. It did its own thing. I'm curious to see at the end, when we get the score, how many points are we going to lose for these merchants? Because we sank 3 of them. Like, that's nuts. That's a lot. I'm hoping we sank enough of the red team to kind of make up for it points-wise. But still, man. There we go. Okay, now we're starting to get some targets again. What's your altitude here? You're at 900 feet. Let's move you up to 1,000 if we can. Yeah, go to 1,000 feet. He'll be able to see better. There we go. See, now the targets are lighting up. So as a flight, click it. Trying to decide what I want to do. Yeah, right through here. We're gonna drop a stick of bombs right here. So as a flight, attack that one time. And now we're gonna watch the bomb run go in. We're still at 20 times compression. So anyone that was concerned about the game not running well on a medium system like I have, I'm watching real-time flight at 20 times compression, and it looks great. It's not skipping that much. If anything, it's skipping every 20 frames because I have it 20 times. We're going to slow down to real time. It's smooth. Now, he is bombing from 500 feet. That's kind of hilarious. And I appreciate the energy, actually. We will see how this goes. I'm pretty sure that I got all the SAMs. I don't think I got all the artillery. I think there's still going to be some AAA. The only thing I'm concerned about is if they start shooting SAMs, we might be in trouble. Did the Wild Weasels do their job? Well, they did, but I don't know if they finished the job. We're about to find out. We're about to find out. As you can see, this island's been taking damage. Yeah, there's the AAA that we knew was there. That's not a surprise. The buff is tough, man. He's not going to... He can take a shell or two. Rumor has it doesn't need both wings. The only reason why it has 2 wings is to carry more bombs. Oh, geez, that's a ZSU. Okay, that one's a little concerning because that one will straight up rip you apart. Oh, is bombing it. Oh, he's about to have a bad time. That's why you don't shoot at a bomber at 500 feet, you idiot. Get wrecked. Oh, what did his wingman do? Please bomb something else. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Oh, yeah. Drop it right on those fuel tanks. Ugh. Oh, where are you going? Did he not drop bombs at all? I don't know. I'm not sure what his wingman's doing, but it's pretty funny. Okay, I need to go back to the map. Oh, there's still a SAM site there. Wow. Let's just bomb that next. We're gonna take you. I'm gonna break up the formation. Go ahead and bomb this SAM site because I am a little concerned about it. So I've got both bombers bombing different targets at the same time. Where's our buddy at? Oh, he's in front. Okay. Well, we'll watch this one. He should be coming back around to bomb this place, I think. Or no, he's bombing the SAM site. This guy has the dangerous job. Not sure why the SAM's not shooting. It's either Winchester or has damage. Or we took the radar out with the seed, which is probably what happened. It probably lost its radar. Did he already bomb? I don't know. I'm manually telling him to hit the targets. I know it says weapons tight. That should not matter. Let's try. Let's give him that target. And then for this guy, I'm going to disband formation. I'm going to tell this unit here to bomb that one. And you're going to bomb this one. Okay, so he's turning back in. Let's see what he does. And let's verify he does have weapons. Yeah, he's got 45 bombs left. He should be able to do like 2 more, or at least 1 more strike. Oh, it's a little gun to the right shooting him. Tiny little gun. Yeah, I didn't see any bombs drop. Okay, let's put him in weapons free and see what he does. It's acting kind of weird. Oh, that's funny. The gun on the back is now doing some work. This gun is meant to keep fighters off the tail of the plane. It's trying to do ground attack now. It's kind of funny. It's engaging with the 50-inch gun, it says. 50-inch, sorry. 50 caliber. Let's go weapons free on this one, see what happens. It says he's loitering. How about if we do surface search? I'm just trying to get him to... Oh, he doesn't have any more bombs. Okay. So this guy's Winchester. Let's put him... Oh, let's rebase him. Let's see if rebase works here. Let's go weapons tight again. Give him a new waypoint. And let's see if we can rebase. Oh, it's going to be tough to do because I can't see him now in that mess of text. That's him. Orders rebase to right here. And he acknowledged rebasing. Let's see if he actually does it. I don't. And while we're waiting on him, we'll see what this one does. So he's gonna continue to strafe with his 50-inch gun, which is kind of funny. You do have bombs, sir. It says right here. I'll tell you what. I'll select the bombs if it lets me. Bombay's engaging. Oh, is he going... What's his target? He's going after the P-10 radar. And the reason why that is this is a high-value target. So I guess that's the kind of the way the game logic works, is whenever you build the scenarios, if you designate a radar like this one as high value, the units will go across the map out of their way to attack it. So that's good to know. All right, so what we'll have to do is we're just going to get the Iowa within range and finish these guys off. Yeah, and they're going to be within range in 2 hours. Math. 3 hours, 3 hours. We'll fast forward through all of that. Speaking of fast forward, let's see what this guy does. This airbase might have defenses. Let's, oh, hello. We're in 30 times compression. And I don't have that beefy of PC by modern standards. So I think this game's going to work fine on most people's machines. Okay. It's not engaging the airfield. There's the, oh, here we go. Now that we can see the silkworm, I can actually click on it. And we can go to unit reference. And the silkworm site, this is the silkworm SSN2. It has a range of 21 nautical miles. Somebody was asking about the range of the silkworm in chat. That's your answer, sir. All right, so he's lining up right now on the SA10. It's the S10, no, P10, P10 radar. Long-range air search, also called knife rest. A lot of the older Chinese destroyers have knife rest on their destroyers. So he should drop a whole stick. It says he's going to engage it with 50-inch guns, but he should use the bombs as well. The B-52 thinks it's a B-1. I know, right? He's got big dreams. He's like, I want to be a B-1 pilot. He's like Dale Brown, the B-52. Was he a pilot or a navigator? Who went on to write Day of the Cheetah was one of his books. Flight of the Old Dog was another. In his books, he flies the B-52 around like it's a B-1. And I always wondered that about him as the author. Is that what he always wanted to do? But for whatever reason, he got assigned B-52 duty. That's the target right there. And there go the bombs. Hell yeah. I'm going to watch him this time. Yeah, the bombs keep up with the plane. That's interesting. There's not a lot of lag. And it's right across the top of that. That is a used to be P-10 radar. Now, I'm not saying we could have done that with less bombs. But this is America. So well done, sir. Bravo. Bravo, B-52. Well done. Using way more ordnance than we needed to. And you hit the target. I mean, if you had done that along the coastline, you could have taken out 3 or 4 of the silkworm sites. Just something to think about as you return to base. Okay. Speaking of return to base, where's our other buddy at? He's loitering. He's not returning to base. So, yeah, I don't think the RTB works. I'm sorry. I don't think the rebase works. Because this guy should be returning to base now, and he's not. So, I will tell him manually to return to base. There's a lot of known bugs, and I believe that's one of them that they're working on. Okay, so there's a little bit of facilities left. I mean, if we do this, no, okay. Yeah, so we can still get a camera on this. Yeah, we'll drive up here with the Iowa and just take them out. How much fuel's left in this P3? A lot. I do want to keep observation overhead as we close on it. Man, those silkworms... Am I going to be within 20 miles of the coast? Let's make sure we're not, or otherwise we're going to get hit by those. Let me just go from the coastline here out 20 miles. All right, let's give it an extra 2-mile buffer. All right, stay outside that circle. That's the goal. Do not go inside that. And we're going to go to, we'll go to times 50 because we got to move the game clock ahead 3 hours. So let's see if we can return. Let's RTB as many people as possible. Get as many units out of the game so it goes a little bit smoother, a little bit faster. RTB. Let's see. We don't need the helicopter at the moment. If Philly detects another submarine, we'll send out the helos again. Use RTB. Strategic bombers are going home. And the P3s are overhead watching the targets for us. Or they were. Okay. Yeah. He's right on the edge of visual range. And once we get the Iowa involved, we'll then look at the score and see how we did. Let's go ahead and get... We're at times 100. I don't think the game goes any faster than this. And if it does, I don't want to test it.
Welcome aboard.
All right. Who is this? Rampant Fury says, I believe the B-2 took over the B-52 strategic duty. Probably. I mean, the B-2 is really good. It's got a huge bomb bay, so it certainly could. I know we don't have a lot of B-2s. You'd be surprising how few B-2s we have. But the argument is you don't need a lot. If the B-2 works, you don't need many. If it doesn't work, don't waste your money. Therefore, we don't have a lot. I know we did crash a couple over the years. That's not good. Oh, wow. Who carries a heavier payload, the B-52 or the B-1? I know the B-1 carries a lot. Yeah. I don't know. I honestly don't know the answer. So, chat, you can tell me who carries the... Who can carry more ordnance in terms of pounds? The B-1 or the B-52? I don't know. Oh, the F-111 would be good. Hell yeah. The Tornado. The British Tornado would be awesome. That's what I want. I want them to sell DLC packs by country, you know, end conflict. Like a Falkland Island War one would be great. And then give us a bunch of, you know, British and Royal Navy and Royal Air Force units, and then a bunch of South American units, which are just French units reflagged. Got them. Take that, Frenchies. B1 carries more, says chat. Very good. Elza Bob wants French stuff. I'll tell you what, the French do make good equipment. As much as I like to make fun of the French, you know, you can't argue that they do make good equipment, which is why it sells. That's why people buy it, or countries buy it. Let me go ahead and make these guys' weapons tight for now. Yeah. And actually, let's go to the formation editor. Let's bring Mr. Goodwrench a little bit closer to home. We're going to run right over the Philadelphia, too. It's pretty funny. All right. Formation editor. I'm in time, or I was in times 100. When I started making changes, it went down to times 30. I'm glad that it goes down on its own so it doesn't crash. All right, formation editor. Let's bring Mr. Goodwrench a little bit closer to the Missouri. And now, we'll watch it happen. See, this is what it's supposed to happen. As you make changes to the formation, you should see the ships reposition themselves, just like he's doing. Good job. Once he's in position, we'll go back up to times 100. But yeah, this is a really good scenario. I think the beginning's a little too difficult. So whenever I tweak this later, I got to figure out how I'm going to buy time for the Americans. I can't really put Iran any farther away than it is. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. Okay, he's in position. We're going to go back to times 100, which is pretty quick. And, you know what we can do is let's take a look at the unit reference. What's the range of this gun? It should be like 16 miles or something. It's the Mark 7, right? 20 nautical miles, almost 21. So we're almost in range now, actually. That's really close. Let's draw a range circle around the target to give us an idea of where we need to be. That's 10. Wow. Yeah. So we can start shelling right around, we'll say there. So all we got to do is get inside this circle and stay the hell away from this circle. Also, it's also a good idea to not begin ballistic engagements at max range. A good rule of thumb is to take the max range and multiply it by 0.7. 70% of max range is a good effective range envelope. That and closer. So if anybody's got a calculator, what's 21 times 0.7? What does that answer? Oh no, did John get auto-modded again? Poor guy. Out of all the people that get auto-modded, he gets it the most, and I don't know why. I swear to God, I don't have a special rule for John. That is something I would do because I think it's funny, but I swear I didn't, and it's happening anyway. So I just think that means the auto-mod gets me. 14.7, thank you. Thank you, chat. Let's see if I can move this circle after it's out there. I can. Oh, I can adjust it. All right, so we're going to adjust it to about 15 miles. So whenever we get the Iowa inside this black circle, I'll put Iowa weapons free and let them go ham on the island there. And this should hopefully get us enough points to be positive. You know, it's not going to be a decisive victory, I don't think. I think it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory if it is one, because we lost so many merchants. Yeah, the Vincennes is not in the mission. This is the events starting after the Vincennes gets recalled home for being a knob. We're almost there. Okay, so we're going to go to real time. I wanted this guy a little bit closer to try and keep these guys illuminated. And then we're going to go to this girl here. And I'm going to say, let's lay fire down first on this position. Just going to mark that position. She should put on like a little bit of a port rudder. Start swinging those beautiful turrets around. Uh-oh. There it goes. She's going to get all 9 guns in the right direction here. Cool beans. All right, let's take a look at the impact area. Shots are in flight for sure. There they are. Nice. Oh, I think that was the SA site right there. Oh no, that was just the fuel tanks exploding. Okay. It says the SA site's still up. I think the SA site's that crater right there. 'Cause I don't see it. Where would it be? Oh, is it inside this fuel tank? Oh my gosh. We just had some bad luck, and whenever I made the mission, I placed the anti-air SAM site inside this fuel tank. So It's kind of got armor, even though it's not very effective, and that would answer why it's not shooting any planes down. It's not because it doesn't have a radar. It's in an echo chamber of radar. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm kind of surprised the game let me do that. Oh my word. Okay. I wonder if eventually we could like beat this thing
Welcome
apart.
aboard.
Oh, we hit the one next to it. That's pretty close. Is it on fire now? Oh, it's not even on fire. That's disappointing. That should be on fire for sure. All right. Let's redirect our... So that SA-6 may stay there the whole time. All right, let's grab this gun. Let's just move to the next target. Lay fire down on that guy right there. I'm also going to get rid of my circle because we don't need it anymore. Okay. He's maneuvering a little bit to fire on the next target. You can also slow down a lot. Just go ahead 1/3. There we go. We got new shells on the way on this one. The Iowa's right there. You can see the gun flashes off on the horizon. Yeah, they do have the Tarawa in this game. And they're adding helicopters to it. It's got Chinooks right now, which is great. But they're going to add the Cobras, the Sea Cobra, which that's going to be awesome. I'll send a flight of Sea Cobras over these land targets and just annihilate them with rockets and stuff. Yeah, once they add the Sea Cobra to the game, which they may have already. Well, we could actually, if I had a tarot, I could check. Last time I checked, it wasn't added yet, but I know it's coming. So we did a pretty good job there. I'm expecting there to be some impacts here. It takes a long time for these shells to get 15 miles, to travel 15 miles. I wonder if he stopped shooting. I don't know. No, the target's still there. He should still be shooting. Tell you what, let's get you a little bit closer. And we'll oh shit. He just went crazy. Apparently he's still, even though his weapon's tight, he started shooting at everything anyway. You madman. I'm just seeing what the BDA looks like. Yeah, that place over there is toast. That's what we'll do, is we'll just, we'll go to like 20 times and we'll see what he's, yeah, he's shelling the hell out of this place. Look at that. I think you got him, Hammer. Let's shift targets, man. Let me come back to real time and shift targets. Because he'll keep shooting until I tell him to stop. And I might have to tell him twice. So, how many rounds do you have left? Oh, he still has over 1,000 rounds left. Haha, that was a party. Yeah, we're going to have a good time. All right, I'm telling him to shift targets. Let's make sure he does. It's hard to tell. Ooh, I don't think he did, actually. Yeah, he's still shooting at that center target. So let's grab you. Let's grab the SAG. Engage. 406. I want to be very specific here. Right there. Engage new Trex 7455. And I'm going to go ahead and let's unlock the rest of the fleet. We'll tell Mr. Goodwrench he can start assisting. I'll just put him weapons free. Let's see what he does if he's weapons free. We'll see if he freaks out and starts doing crazy stuff. All right, now everybody's in the shell game. And we should see incoming on this. Oh, yeah, there, it's already happening. Okay, cool. Where's my targets at? All right, so they are shelling that one. They're shelling all three of these now. They really like that center target. Let's see what he's doing. Yeah, he's in range as well. They are desperate to get this. Look at this poor SA site. He's like, it's really loud outside. What's going on? Stuck in the freaking fuel tank. Oh, that's hilarious. I love it though. Moments like this make me proud to be American. Could be Jive's rig. Yeah, I've got a 3080 video card and 32 megabytes of RAM on my stream PC here. So I'm running the stream, I'm running the bots, and I'm playing the game all from this PC. And I can go up to 100 times time compression with really no problem and back down again. Now, whenever I had a lot of units on the map in the very beginning, I was limited to times 10. The game limited me, and I think that's great so people can't, you know, crash their own game by trying to go too fast. But once I landed some aircraft and we lost a few units, we sank a few units, I could go to times 100. So this is going to be the new golf course. That's hole 1. That's hole 35. Yep. It's going to be a par 3. It's very small. Yeah, and they have a lot of tomahawks. They have 16 land attack tomahawks and 16 anti-ship tomahawks, total 32, but completely different missions. And they're not afraid to use them because we used 3 of them on freaking merchants. Yeah, I had to put a stop to that. I had to tell the Iowa to cease fire. He's sinking merchants. Not intentionally, but that's what was happening. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, folks. I think that's going to be it for today. What do you think? Think that should be it for today? So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our score. Make sure I do this properly. Let's go to, we're not in time compression. We'll watch the Iowa. And so we're going to exit the game. And yeah, we still got a minor defeat probably because of the merchants. It's got to be that. Well, one, we did lose the Ticonderoga in like the first 10 minutes. Our primary missile defense ship with the Aegis system on board, which is the top destroyed one right here, we just lost it. Just bad luck. I don't see where we're being penalized for losing merchants. We lost a lot of planes. Looks like 12 planes. We absolutely destroyed the Iranian Navy and a lot of their Air Force. Damaged everything. But we got the minor defeat, and I'm pretty sure that's because we lost the Ticonderoga and we didn't spend the time to finish the job. We probably would have got credit for the large airbase eventually. The large airbase, by the way, is not on that island. Yeah. The large airbase was over by the Silkworm launchers. We did find it, so it's not like we didn't know where it was. I think the game might be penalizing me for the merchant losses, and I just don't see it here on the list. So maybe they'll add that later on where it shows you, yeah, obviously you're losing points for being stupid. Anyway, really good scenario. I made that scenario yesterday. It took me a couple hours. I tweaked it today for about an hour. I'll probably tweak it some more. And when I'm finally happy with it and it's done, we'll, oh, crap. Okay, there it goes. It didn't crash. It just exited. I'll definitely put it up on the workshop. We're going to have a Steam workshop is going to be available on release. Matter of fact, we'll put it back up for you guys again. Here's the screen of everything that's going to be ready on November 11th, and then everything's going to be ready on full release. It looks like November 11th appears to be not full release. It looks like it's going to be an early access. So we're going to have a dynamic campaign is going to come in second quarter of next year. That's a big one. That's all upcoming. That's kind of what I'm waiting on. A dynamic campaign is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play that 6 ways from Sunday when it happens. Okay. So have a great one, everybody. If you're on Twitch, hang out because I'm going to send you to a new channel so you can keep watching streams. If you're on YouTube or any other channel, thank you very much for liking and subscribing. I will have a new video out on YouTube as soon as I get my voice back, and I will Hopefully have that up very soon for you. And for the Patreons as well. We're working our butt off to get you guys the next video. I know you're waiting for it. I just need to learn to save my voice better. Yeah, good luck with that. Okay, we will be right back in Twitch. Don't go anywhere. We're going to send you over to a brand new channel. Just going to look up a Sea Power channel. Is anybody playing Sea Power besides me? Nope, I'm the only one. I'm a lonely, lonely man. All right. I'm going to send you to one of these other channels, I suppose. Who needs some help? Everybody that I follow has a ton of viewers. Oh, Rita! Oh my gosh, Rita's streaming, everybody. We're going to go raid... We're going to go raid Rita's stream, who's sneezing right now, so make sure you say Gesundheit when you see Rita. All right, Twitch, I'm sending you over there now, folks. Say hi to Rita for me. Here we go.